President Trump's stance is next, and what sort of voices we start hearing coming from the White House about what they signal they want to do next. From
Right.
the Iranian
So
perspective,
it
they have
no. Saturday was
said
Cleveland. Sunday
there's
was
only limited
Philly.
indications about what may or may not be in these proposals. Through what we get through media reporting from both the US and from Iran, we still actually never had full confirmation about what was in the US proposal. It was media reporting in the US suggesting that there was a single page 14-point plan that would start off with solving some of the issues, but also create a framework in which some of these other questions, such as nuclear, might be able to be discussed.
Now I'm gonna focus
The
on
Iranian
TikTok at
sort of
least for a little
media
bit,
coverage, one of the things that has started to come out is a
and
discussion
then you
about whether
guys do whatever.
Lebanon would also be part of any form of peace proposal. Iran has suggested that it should be, and that's something that echoes back to
No, she gets
when
all
we
the
first
credit. She
had
sets it all
a
up.
ceasefire between Iran and the US back at the beginning of April. That was announced to be that there was a disagreement there from both Iran and Pakistan, who acted as these mediators, said that Lebanon was part of that ceasefire agreement. The US and Israel said it wasn't. So this has been a sort of
All right, I'm
ongoing
gonna mute
back and
and
forth. Let's
then
see
go to
exactly what will
focus
happen
on
next.
TikTok.
What we've also seen from the Iranian front is, again, their sort of projection of the fact that they said that they are also willing to escalate if
All right.
certain things happen. The US are saying
Um,
the same, and both appearing at least publicly that they are very rigid in their
Hi,
stance.
Goddess. How are you,
The question
Goddess?
then is how much diplomacy is still going on behind the scenes and how much space is there given that rigidity publicly. And Caroline, watching this closely will be other countries in the Gulf.
Race mixing generally
Yes, and
not
we've
good
already had
unless
over the
where did that
last
go?
last few
Unless
days as well,
mutual
in the Gulf
respect
states,
for others'
reports from
cultures.
already
Okay.
from Qatar and from here in the UAE saying that they have been engaging and they had spotted drones in their airspace. The Qatar was in, it was a vessel that was in within its territorial waters, 23 nautical miles of its coast, that was hit. But the later confirmed to be
Cheating
an
is
Iranian
disloyal. Very good.
leader. Qatar and obviously Kuwait publicly said that this was Iran.
Very
The
good.
Ministry of Defense said that this
You
was
cracked the
Iran, but
code.
this morning on Iranian state media saying that there's
The
a sort of
code. Yes.
very
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
talking about the fact that
Good.
they said
I'm great. Thank you for
they
asking.
said they had seen at the beginning of
Oh,
this
sorry. I was just about
that
to.
they felt very secure
So
in
why are you here? Thank you, Mark.
further. The big question, of course, the big concern is that as
Oh, well, just if there was anything to like you felt like discussing, on any of these topics.
Well, that's up to you, right? Are you driving a truck
Well,
right now?
true. No. Sorry, I have a
Okay.
desk fan on. If that's what you're thinking you're
Oh,
hearing.
okay. Yeah, no. It sounds like you're a fucking truck driver driving through fucking North Dakota.
Well, I got back from Iowa, but no, I've got a fan. I am recovering from
Okay.
bronchitis, so my voice is a little off.
Okay. All right. So why did you want to come up, love?
I just wanted to talk about the whole body count part. I thought it was kind of an interesting topic to put on.
Does it matter?
I honestly, I think it only matters so long as you are honest to any partner you are with, and that you, depending on like if you've had like a lot of intimacy with a lot of different people, that you also are getting yourself tested.
Okay. So hypothetically, you're single right now and you start dating a guy tomorrow. At what point do you bring up body count?
When you talk about being intimate with each other,
Okay.
like if you actually want to, engage in intimacy with each other, that's something to discuss. But I mean, even in the end, it's still good to at least have a record that you were screened.
Sure.
The
My
both male and
opinion.
the female, both sides need to be screened.
Sure. My opinion is though, just asking the question, how many people have you hooked up with? I feel that
Uh,
they're going to lie about that, right? Because
and lie,
okay,
if they lie about that, then
And there's no way for you to
That's going to
know.
be a big problem about it.
But you're not gonna
I mean, if the
know.
person is honest about it, then that's really good.
Okay. So if
Eventually, it comes out because with the
how
age
does
of
it come
social
out?
media, it's not going to be hidden for too long. Usually,
Wait, I'm
people
so
tend
sorry.
to
Is
look it
there
up
a
through social
social
media.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Is there a social media website where it tells me how many chicks or dudes somebody slept with?
No, but
Like,
you can
where's
look through someone's
that?
social history past and talk with their friends.
So you're fucking messaging people and being like, "Hey, my new man, Michael. I want to know if you know anybody that he hooked up with."
I'm about to say, it's like, do you know how many they may have been with?
You would message some. Why would you do that?
Because if you're not feeling like they're actually telling you the truth, some people will literally, they'll just tell.
Have you ever done that before?
No.
Have you? You've never messaged it. So why would you even? Why would that even be in your head?
I found out about my ex cheating on me because he screwed
That's
up
different.
and a girl messaged me and told me. And then I talked with some of his friends and I found out that he he had cheated numerous times when I found out, and I ended up breaking it off with him. And so, I mean, I've been tested and everything.
Okay, can we just go
Thankfully,
back?
nothing.
Okay, can we just go back one step? You start dating a dude, and you ask him the question, how many chicks have you hooked up with? First of all, when do you ask that question? Like first date, second date, third date, fourth date, 10th date?
Whenever
Like,
you're feeling about getting intimacy with someone.
okay, no problem. And then if you feel that he's not telling the truth, is that when you start going and snooping around social media?
I mean, usually comes off by chance. Usually it's not really intentional. If you're
And
doing it intentionally, then that means you have no trust in anyone.
doing what intentionally?
Like if you're intentionally looking through someone's social media because you're looking for something, that means you probably
Right.
didn't originally have trust or there was nothing trustworthy to begin with.
Okay. So then let's go back again to the question, what happens if that number is too low or too high? Would you cut things off with that person?
Well, okay, so what do you mean by too low or too high? Like,
You
is there
say
an
you go
is
ahead.
there like a number range for that for you or
That
that you
no, I'm
think of?
asking you. I'm asking you. If the guy says I'm still a virgin, or the guy says I've slept with 100 chicks, what either way, is there any number you could hear that you cut things off with that guy?
It's not a matter of how many he's been
Then why
with
ask?
because everybody should know, like, if because there's literally, I'm not kidding, there's a man in Turkey who has kept records and has slept with a few hundred people, and he kept records of every single person. You can literally look him up.
I don't care about how many chicks a dude in Turkey is sleeping with.
But it
But
happens.
okay, so then let's go back to the question. You ask him, he gives you a number, he questions you the same thing. Are you honest with your answer?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay,
Why wouldn't I be?
because studies show, and I think CNN, Ipsos, and the Washington Post did some research on it. And any number that a chick says, you should multiply it by seven. And I think
Why
it
would
was
you multiply it by
7.2.
7?
I don't know. That's what they came up with. So if you tell me three, I have to do 3 times 7.2. So we're looking at just under 22.
I
And
feel
I don't
like
know how
that's
they can. Go ahead.
how is that math even like add up?
I
Because I
don't
feel like
know.
that's like
I have no
extremely
clue.
offensive.
Uh,
Immediately assuming a woman is lying and you have to multiply it by 7.
7.2.
Like that feels like extremely weird number, especially
Why do you think that is?
someone is crazy and probably has a horrible ex.
Wait, this was a study that CNN, Ipsos, and the Washington Post did together.
I feel like
So
that's
it's just
just
not
really
like one
skewed
person.
off.
Okay. But just going back to the original question, the reason why it's pointless, to me, is I can't prove that you're right or wrong, and you can't prove if the guy is right or wrong, right? And besides doing the whole
Yeah.
social media and DMing friends and stuff like that, which is mind blowing to me, I don't think anybody would ever do that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think the only thing that really matters is, are they honest about being STD clear?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's too many cases where that's happened, and I think it's screwed up if you're lying about that and then you infect somebody intentionally, knowing that that you are infected.
Right. Now that's a whole different story. I get that argument, but the whole argument about going and searching out social media and possibly messaging people, that's mind blowing to me.
For me, it was the person messaged me first. I didn't look for anything. They messaged me. They found me.
All right. Here, let's bring two people up and let's see what they got. I think this is Jackie. No.
Yes.
Hi, Jackie. How are you?
Good. By the way, I wanted to say, you don't need reasons to snoop. Like, I'm that person that I'll look into people's medicine cabinets. So I'm definitely going through my husband's. Yeah, no, 100%. I'm
Good
definitely
to
going.
know.
Yeah, I'm going through my husband's phone just because I'm nosy. I'm gonna go through your fridge if you say, "Oh yeah, go ahead, it's in the fridge." I'm gonna look through every little thing that you have because I'm just nosy.
So if you go over a friend's house and you say, "Can I? Where's the restroom at?" You're going to the restroom, using the restroom, washing your hands, and searching the cabinets.
Fuck yeah, I'm nosy.
Okay.
Confused
But
about it.
why?
Because I'm just curious what they have in there. I'd like to see how people have their things set up.
Technically, it does tell you a lot about a person when how they set up their medicine cabinet.
Yeah, also to see if they're like, I'm sorry to say this, but when people don't clean in certain areas, it tells you stuff. Like if you don't clean underneath your sink, like if I look under your sink and I can tell that you either have a water leak or you don't clean under there, or like
Or
there's a
bugs.
bottle of cleaning detergent in there that has too much dust collected on it. I don't know. I just look at you sideways. And also sometimes people keep their toilet paper in places that like I don't think you should keep your toilet paper exposed to other things. You know what I'm saying?
Do you judge
I can
people?
understand that.
Do you judge people on where they keep their toilet paper?
In a
Uh,
sense, because if you're keeping your toilet paper exposed, like if it's not wrapped up next to, for example, like your Clorox or your toilet bowl cleaner,
So do you judge?
yeah, because I'm like, I don't want to
Yeah,
use your
but
toilet
God's.
paper.
I thought the Bible says, "Do not judge, and you will
No,
not be judged."
no, you can't judge. Like I can't condemn someone, but I can judge someone.
What are you
A
talking
hundred
about?
percent.
There's somewhere in the Bible where it says, "Do not judge, you will not be judged. Do not condemn, you will not be condemned."
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what it means. Condemn. You
do
can't
not
say
judge
someone's
unless
going to
you be
hell.
judged
Okay,
as
so you
well.
shouldn't condemn. You
I'm
definitely
not
should
condemn.
not
I'm not.
condemn or judge somebody based off where they keep their toilet paper.
No, okay, so judging in
Go.
that sense, you're talking about it differently. So when it says judge, I'm
Okay.
not like judging their soul, where their soul is going. That's the whole thing.
But it doesn't say
But
do not judge their soul. It says do not
in the
judge and you will not be judged.
no, continue the context and the chapter. You can't just take a single verse out of context. By the way, I told Coptic the other day when he was up here talking, I told him the context of what you guys were talking about and who you were talking about and the claims she made. And he goes, "Why didn't anyone fucking tell me?" I was
I have
like,
no
I
clue
don't
what you're
know.
talking about.
When he was talking about judging people, he didn't know what Aaron had said previously, and that's why people were like, "Don't judge." But had he known what she was saying, he would have dragged her.
Yeah, I don't think you should have judged, but it's okay. Drizzy?
Yeah.
What's up, Drizzy?
Hey, what's up, man?
What brings you up, Drizzy?
Well, just thought I'd answer some of your questions.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, what's the
Which
first
one?
one?
Just pick one and let's talk about it.
Okay. I think the race mixing one's an interesting one.
Okay, is it good or bad?
I think generally speaking, it's bad, but the caveat is that they both have respect for each other's cultures. So I've been in interracial relationships before, and
Can I ask you,
unfortunately,
are you a black man, white man, something else?
black.
Okay, you're a black man. You've dated a white chick before.
Yeah.
Okay, and go ahead.
And yeah, well, what I find is unless you have a genuine mutual respect for each other's cultures, it can lead to a lot of misunderstanding, and then the relationship falls apart.
Yeah, I respect my beaner.
That's understandable. There, I agree. That's fair.
Siobhan, have you ever dated a black dude?
I have never dated a black dude, but I have dated a guy who was Mexican Korean.
Andale. Would you date a black dude?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
So he was a
I
What?
hope you're not trying to set me up or anything.
he was
No,
a
no. I'm just asking you in general. That's all. What,
No,
Jackie?
no.
so he was a bean sushi roll.
Okay.
Okay.
But Jersey, what? Would you say that relationship worked or did not work?
Did not work.
Okay, and you came up here, and I think you typed in the chat earlier because somebody said the same thing as you. If not, I apologize. But you have to respect each other's cultures. Did she
Yeah.
disrespect yours?
Well, I think there's misunderstanding. So I think, like, okay, I'll be blunt, right? I think from in the black culture, there's a lot of the degeneracy that's promoted, and then when you don't act like some kind of wannabe gangster rapper or something like that, it's like you're not, falling into the stereotype, and then it's like, there's a bit of a misunderstanding that, right? Like that's not really black culture. That's
So
just
she
Alright,
wanted
don't.
Fetty Wap and she got you.
yeah, wanted some kind of 2-pack type brother. Like that's not me. Obviously,
So you
So
weren't
you
like ghetto enough?
Dave, I was
yeah,
about to say that
kind
Great
of,
minds
exactly.
think alike, Jackie. So is
yeah,
that
yeah.
sincerely? So you weren't ghetto enough, you weren't hood enough, and
Mm.
she didn't like that?
Well, I don't think it fell into what she wanted. I think that's what she wanted in the sense of like, that kind of guy that's
That's
willing
a
to.
compliment to you. You just saved yourself being the first baby daddy.
Wait, what do you,
Yeah.
Jackie? If the chick wants ghetto, okay, maybe he should give her ghetto. No?
No, he saved
Okay,
himself a
so
headache.
No.
okay, hold on one second. I just want to talk to Drizzy now. So, how did you realize that she wanted you to be more quote unquote ghetto or hood?
I think that's the part of the culture that she gravitated to in terms of like the music and the behavior. And when I didn't, kind of play up to that, then it's like I'm not quote unquote black enough type of thing. So
Did she ever tell you that directly?
nah, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's like she would know more like bashment songs than me, and I'm Jamaican. And then it's just like she was always playing like that kind of degenerate music, like yeah, shake your ass, all the wine pon the cocky type of stuff, and that's not really what I'm into. So when she would play that kind of music and I'm not singing along and I'm not kind of like co-signing it, it's like I'm looking like the weirdo.
Right. Was that your only interracial relationship?
Nah, I've had other interracial, but as I got
Okay, so it
older,
didn't stop you.
no, I'm an open-minded guy, so it's not just white women I've dated. It's Asian, all sorts. To be fair, so it's just kind of seeing that as a misunderstanding when people project that and expect that kind of thing, rather than because me, that's the point. I've come from the ghetto, truth be told, right? Like in Jamaica, and my
What
family's always.
race, in your opinion, in your experience, what race is best to date?
Well, I think it's best to start off with your own, to be fair. Like, if you're white, date white girls. If you're black, date black girls. If you're Asian, date, because then you have something
Right.
in common.
No, I get it. You start there, but which one is in your experience, is best to date? Which group?
Um, to be fair, it's well, obviously I'm going to be biased. I'm going to say black because obviously I have things in relation to their culture. So that's why for me, I've realized that that's probably the better place to start for me.
Right. Okay. All right.
It's yeah, because you kind of I think even now, right? Even if you took race out of the situation, dating is just difficult anyway. There's just misunderstanding in terms of even gender dynamics, in terms of economics, let alone race. So this is what I realized is you want to keep the odds on your side. You want to have as much things in common as possible from the get go. So it's not anti any other race. It's the fact that the aim is to establish a relationship that's going to last long. So you don't want to start it off on shaky grounds.
What is most
That's
important to
fair.
you when? What would you say, Siobhan?
Oh, I said that's fair.
What is most important to you? Money, looks, or personality?
Whoa! All right. So in the long run, personality in terms
Just
of
rank them. Rank them. Just rank them.
okay, I'm attracted to obviously what they look like in the short term, and then in the long run is personality. So in terms of good morals and characteristics and ethics, that for me will override the looks in the long run, especially loyalty. So I think in terms of you can attach loyalty to the personality. So if they're a loyal person, then I can overlook what they look like. I'm not going to be like, right, she's not a 10 out of 10. I'll be like, do you know what? Actually, she's loyal, so I'm going to be loyal to her.
Siobhan, what's most important? Money, looks, or personality?
Ooh. Well, first you need like a physical attraction. So, but I think then I kind of have to agree with personality as well. I think that should be second. Is like your personality
Wait, why don't I
is
hear
going to
you?
be what really keeps you going in the long run with the relationship.
Wait, you're breaking up, Siobhan. Just so you know, love.
Huh?
You were breaking up.
Oh,
Go ahead. I think you're good now.
sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're. Yeah, go ahead. Number one is.
Okay. Number one, I have to say, yeah, looks, because that's the initial thing that you notice right away. The second
Okay.
would have to be like your personality or behaviors. I think third, money, mostly through like job security, money security. And what was the fourth one you mentioned?
That's the only three that are listed right now.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Money, looks, personality. Okay, very good. Steven, what brings you up, Steven?
Oh no, I like the your background there.
Okay, where are you from, Steven?
Like where I was born or where I'm from, like in the United States.
Yeah, where are you at right now?
Oh, I'm in the United States, but I was born in Romania.
Oh, tremendous. And why did you want to come up? Pick a number and answer it.
Well, I was gonna say, you guys are talking about which is number one, which is obviously looks. Looks is definitely important because you have to have an attraction in order to like have a lifelong partner.
But
And
you would
then
be
two,
surprised at how many people come up here and say it's money. Or, to be fair, I think it's pretty even. There are people that come up here and say personality is number one. But good, continue. One is looks, two is.
two would be money because in order to have a comfortable life or a decent life with a partner, you have to have income and stability to be able to share yourself with another partner. If you don't have
Mhm.
income, it's going to make it that harder to be able to share with somebody else.
So
Whenever I
last is
hear a man,
personality for you.
Yes, personality is the last for me.
Go
Yes.
ahead, Jackie. I know what you're going to say, but go ahead.
oh, let's see, try me.
You were going to criticize him for saying money is number two. And the one thing I'll add on to that is it's always a boring man. And I'm not saying you're boring, Stephen. I'm sure you're the life of a party. But it's always, usually, not always, it's usually the most boring uh, dudes that say personality should be last. But go ahead, Jackie.
Yeah, pretty much. If I ever hear a guy put money like in the first two, I just roll my eyes and think you're just a incel.
Okay, that was very harsh, Jackie.
Why do you need the woman to have money? Like, what the hell? That's just weird.
No,
You're supposed to be the provider. I didn't know
who
you
said
need to be
I?
provided
Whoa,
for.
whoa, whoa! You're putting
All
words in
right,
my mouth. I didn't say the woman has to have money. I have the money, but she has to have a job and she has to be able to bring 50-50. There is no
Why?
way
hell
I'm going
yeah.
to bring somebody to
Hell
my
yeah.
home. There is
Why?
no way I'm going to bring somebody in my home or in my life if they're not going to contribute. I'm not one of those people
Are you
where
Hell
married?
yeah.
I'm going to be no, I'm not married. I'm not going to get married until I find that
Fuck
person
yeah.
that's going to bring
How old are
50-50.
you? Roughly like 40s?
No, 38.
Yeah, almost 40. Because you're not going, relax, bro. Change your mentality. You're not going to find anyone.
That's funny. But hey, whatever eats their
Wait,
own.
hold
Whatever
on.
eats their
All
own.
right, hold on one second. Steven, I must ask you, if you meet a beautiful girl, take her out on a date, do you go 50-50 on the first date or do you pay for it?
Well, it depends.
Okay.
I mean, I don't date the same way. I
Stop,
don't date the
Jackie.
same way. I don't date the same way that I dated when I was in my 20s. So
Of course. So,
in my
my,
20s, I would pay for everything. But then I got
He's
smart
cheaper
now.
now. He lets
But
her
so
pay
what?
now.
Jackie. I'm so sorry. So you take her out on a date. You go to a restaurant or
No, no, no,
wherever
no.
you
This is
go.
what you do.
Here we
This is
go.
the where the age comes in experience. Unlike Jackie, who's 19, doesn't have experience. But see
Damn.
I don't
what
have
you
any
do,
experience.
which yeah, okay, 19-year-old. But what you do is you go to a coffee shop. You do something
Uh huh.
like you don't go to like a steak tips and mashed potato place. You go to a coffee shop, something cheap, and you see how they are. See, if we go to a coffee shop, I pay for like the coffee or pastries and see how it goes, right?
How
Because the
nice.
thing is, you want to see if they're truly interested in you. On a first date, you don't take them to like an expensive restaurant or an expensive outing. You take them on a small date, and then what you do is you increasingly the next date, then you bump it up, and then if it's a good fit, that's how you know. But in the
When do
long
you
run,
take her on a private jet flight?
that's when I take her on a jet flight. That's when I'm married to her. But the thing is, if I'm marrying a woman, right, she has to be able to bring 50-50 to the table. If she's
Does she
not going
have
to
to
bring
pay for half of the
50-50,
flight?
if I'm taking her on a flight, that means I'm already married to her. No woman is going on a flight with me unless she's married
Oh,
to
so
me.
you're not even flying with it. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nope.
unless you're married to a chick, you're not even getting on a plane with her.
Nope. Not
Fuck
spending
yeah.
that kind of money.
That's
Nope.
different.
Not
That's
worth
different.
not
You
worth
know,
my time. And
do you,
Okay, hold on.
not to
Hold on.
mention,
Good, Steven.
she has to be she's well, first if I'm marrying anybody, she has to be either a conservative Jew or Orthodox Jew. So I don't marry outside of my religion. Okay.
Hold
She
on.
has to keep kosher, she has to keep Shabbat, she has to, go to high holidays. She doesn't have to go every Saturday to Shabbat, but she has to go to like Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah. And
Why
those are like
wouldn't
the
you
two
want
most
to
important ones.
provide for a good Orthodox Jewish woman? I don't get it. Why does she have to bring half of the income?
Because that's just how it is in today's society.
And
Steven,
didn't
do you want
God
to
Men
tell
are
you
not
do you want to
always
to
have
men are
provide
children,
not
for your
always
Steven?
going
woman?
men are not
Steven,
always going to be the provider.
Wait, but
Steven, do you
didn't
want to
God
have
tell you to
children?
provide?
What? No, God told me to honor him first, and then once I honor him, he'll then
No
bring me
one
a
said you
wife.
didn't have to honor
And
him.
then
I'm saying about her.
hold on. In Genesis, right? What God man obeys God, and once man obeys God, man can ask God for anything. Man will bring a man a God will bring a man his wife as long his wife is loyal to God first. As long as that woman is loyal to God, that woman can then ask for anything, and God then will multiply that. Remember, woman multiply everything as long man obeys God.
Have
Okay,
you
Steven,
ever
so
do you want to
been?
have children?
I'm begging you guys. I don't want to drop everybody. I just want to hear from Steven. Okay, Steven. If you go out on a first date to a coffee shop, you pick up the tab, right?
Obviously, yes, because
Okay. Let's say no problem. No
I'm the
problem.
one
Let's
trying to
say
figure out what she's about. So
second date is a little more expensive. You go to a restaurant, maybe. Do you pick up the tab then as well?
Yeah, but majority of the time, from my experience, on a second date, and this is just how it's always worked for me,
Uh-huh.
the girl or the girl, like most of the time, like I've only been in two long relationships. The first one,
Wonder why.
we dated from the time I did my bar mitzvah, she did her bat mitzvah, and then we were 16. We started dating. I dated her till I was like 29. She moved back to Minnesota, and then I was single. And then when I was 32, I found another girl, dated her for 4 years, and then I've been single. So I don't have like 20 partners. Like, like when you're in college, a lot of people, they date on and off. They go to like 20 partners.
Okay, but the second date are just yes or no. I'm so sorry. Are you paying?
I'm paying, yeah.
Okay, third date, are you paying? Like, at what point, if things are going well, would you say you have to split it with me?
So the only time I make her split, or the only time I make her pick up the tab, in my opinion, would be if she has a place that she wants to go, and she asks me if I want to go, then that's when I'd be like, okay, we're gonna do 50-50.
Have you ever made your date pick up the tab, like the full tab?
No, I've never made my date pick up the full tab. No.
And what happens if she does, like, the bill comes and she's not taking out her card? Do you say something to her?
No, because here's the thing. If you ask a woman out first, you're picking up the tab. If a woman comes up to you and asks you on a date, then she should be expected to take the tab. Because the thing is, whoever asks whoever out first, they should be willing to put the money up front and put the tab out.
But
Right?
what I'm trying to look for is there's going to be some kind of, I assume, there has to be some kind of scenario where the check comes, it's just sitting there, and she doesn't do anything with it.
Well, like,
Do you?
okay, so when I was with my first girlfriend, Rachel, right, because she's Jewish, when the most common time that she would pay for a tab would be like for my birthday. Sometimes she would do it for, like, obviously we don't celebrate Christmas, but like for Hanukkah, like, she would say, no, 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 I'm paying. Like, for example, when I was 24, we were still together, and we went out. I said, hey, I said, let's just go out for coffee, right? I didn't care if it was my birthday or not. We went out for coffee, we had pastries, and then we went to the new, what was it, the Rhode Island Jazz Club.
I'm so sorry. I don't need this. If she's
And
not
she paid
taking
for-
out
and
her
she paid for
card,
it.
how do you break it to her that she has to pay?
You do it before you go on the date.
Oh, you say, listen here, you're going to pay.
No, no, no.
I couldn't fucking imagine. I couldn't fucking
When
imagine.
you're in a relationship,
Okay.
a long-term relationship, right? You discuss it, like, hey, or
But you're
for
on your
example, if you're
third date,
living with
bro. You're on
somebody-
your third date. What do you mean long-term relationship?
My
You're
God, did you not
literally
hear what I
going.
said? My
Go
first
ahead.
relationship, I was with her for a very long time, and we got to the point where we just discussed, okay, I'll pay, no, you pay, I'll pay, and we took turns going back and forth. Like, it wasn't just me always paying for everything.
Siobhan, would you date a dude that made you pay on the third date? Or
Like
pay
the-
half?
On the which one? The third date you said?
Let's say the third date, yeah.
Like he told me I had to after we
Yeah,
eat or
but
before.
because no, he's telling you before. He says, listen, Siobhan, we're gonna go out to the steakhouse, but you got to pick up the tab this time.
Like my food or both?
Okay, what about if it's just splitting the tab, your own food?
Oh my God.
If it's splitting the tab, then that's fine. If it's the first date and he's the one who asked me out, then no.
Okay.
'Cause the first-
Okay, go ahead.
Stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. You know your worth, woman. Never pay. Never freaking pay.
All right,
Walk out.
Drizzy, my question.
That's the difference between like Chabad communities. Like, for example, right? The Rachel, the girl I dated from the time I was in high school till like I was like almost 20 something.
Is she
right?
from California?
No, she was not from California. She was from
Okay.
Minnesota, but we lived in Connecticut together. But the thing is, this is how we ended up doing it because it was just a mutual agreement. I always paid for the bill, and then she always did the tip. Like, for example, if the server comes and drops the bill, I would cover the bill, and she would always leave like 20% or 25% tip. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's when you both.
So you
when
made
you're
her
in a
pay for the
mutual-
tip.
I didn't
Right.
make anybody. When you're in a mutual relationship, right? You just communicate. You know, people that care about each other, right? In a civil union, they work together. It's not. See, In
Wait,
certain
why did you
cultures,
bring
a
up
in
civil
Chabad
certain
though?
union.
cultures, right? In certain cultures, people
But why did
understand.
you
Okay,
say Chabad? Why did you bring up Shabbat?
Chabad, because
Yeah.
I follow Chabad customs. That's why. A lot of you guys don't follow Chabad customs because if you're not Jewish, you wouldn't understand how Chabad works.
So they teach you
Wait,
guys to
does
go
it?
50-50?
Yes. Good question, Jackie.
No, in Chabad, right? They teach like that you how do you say it? Like the man always obviously has to be the protector and has to work and provide, but the
Where
female
does it
also
say
has to
you have
care
to
and
go
provide.
50-50? That's what
Okay,
I'm
right.
looking for.
Yeah. So, and I was wondering, do you want to have children, Stephen?
The what?
Do you want to have children?
At this rate,
No,
no.
not really. I'm past the
Okay,
age where
maybe.
I don't want if I was like in my
Okay, maybe
20s,
that
yeah,
explains
but
why you go 50-50 then.
I'm past the point where I don't want children. I'm 38. I'm gonna be 40. If I have children past that, I'm gonna be dead by the time they're 18. Like,
There's some people in the comments who are writing in like Hebrew.
Well,
I have
yeah,
no idea what
maybe
that
that explains.
says.
I don't think you're too
You
old
could
to have
translate it,
children,
Siobhan.
Stephen.
I don't
Drizzy,
know what it says,
Drizzy.
but
Well, go ahead. Siobhan, go ahead.
I said I don't know what they're saying in Hebrew, so I don't know if maybe he could translate or if
What? No,
someone could
you could
translate.
translate it if you hold on to it. If you press down on the comment, you I don't even see anything in Hebrew.
Oh,
Okay, and then press
Stephen,
translate.
sorry, I didn't notice that.
Stephen,
Okay,
people
so
are
look.
questioning your Jewishness in the chat.
Oh.
They're
Someone is
saying,
saying there is no
well, I'm not. I
Shabbat.
mean, we're not gonna play that
Some
game, but yeah.
Wait, I thought a Jew is a Jew is a Jew, Jackie.
I tell the
No,
people in your chat.
no. A Jew in
literally,
Chabad, in
Dagano said there
Orthodox,
is no Shabbat.
your mother has to be Jewish. So
All right.
those that do Reform, that's not real Judaism. That's just
Do you know Rabbi Asher?
I don't know who Rabbi Asher is, but
He's my rabbi.
in Orthodox, the mother, right? The mother has to be Jewish. That's just how it works. So
All right, before I let Annie up, because Annie's going to have a field day with this one. Drizzy, just a quick question for you. Short answer, please. When was the last time you went on a date and made the chick go halvesies or pay for the dinner or movie or whatever the date was?
Never.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Drizzy.
If you bring up Annie, can I have a field day with her and ask her what information she has on me? Nushka!
No. Oh, so you're going to turn it into drama.
Of
Annie's
course, she
coming
has to
up
make it
here.
about herself.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
No,
you
no,
sat on a
Jackie,
whole
just
panel
fuck off.
talking
This is
about me.
not about you.
Sat on a whole panel talking about me. So what information do you have that I'm a national threat?
Jackie, I was fucking around.
Nushka, answer the question.
Have you never heard of a joke?
Nushka, you're pathetic.
Okay, I make more money than you, I'm better than you, I'm prettier than you, and just all around a better person than you.
What the
You do
fuck?
anything
The fact that you have
better.
to say that is debatable, but okay.
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 It's not even up for question.
Car salesman.
Not even up for
much?
question. Not even up for question. You
Says
sit
the
on your
single
ass and
woman.
do nothing at home.
Says a single woman.
Okay, I'm actually not single, and that's why I'm up here. Steven, so
Really?
I am
Oh, is
actually
this
pretty...
your man?
What's up?
Is this your man?
Yeah.
This is
Steven.
absolutely not my man.
Are you here to claim him? Go ahead.
Absolutely, I'm not here to
Yeah.
claim him. But do you know what my man is? A Chabad boy.
A loser.
He makes more money than you, and he also has the most incredible job I've ever heard of in my entire fucking life, which is actually how he swept me off my feet. So I
Let
live
me
in
write that down.
Manhattan.
The most incredible job I've ever
Oh,
heard of.
Dave, I will message you later. You have no
I
idea.
can't wait. Okay, so
Steven, so my man is a Chabad boy, and he
What does
has
that mean?
never allowed me to pay for a date, ever. I once asked him if he wanted to go to a museum exhibit, and he was in shock when I was like the one that was like, no, I want to pay for this because I'm the one who wanted to bring you to this. And he like couldn't wrap his head around it. So I do not understand how you're making this a Jewish thing, because
Who's making it a Jewish thing?
thing?
I never made it a Jewish thing.
You did make it a Jewish thing. You kept saying, well, this is an Orthodox thing. And
okay,
Jew-
well, maybe that's your
Dutch.
Chabad boy, and maybe that's how he wants to cater to you, but that's not how all
He was
households
raised
work.
modern Orthodox.
Again, there's no such
And he
thing
is
as
a
modern
Chabad
Orthodox.
boy
There's either
because
it's
he
just
goes
Orthodox.
Chabad.
Again, it's just Orthodox. No
You're a
such thing as modern.
fucking moron. You
No,
are going
it's
to die
Orthodox. That's
alone if
it.
you do not get your shit together.
I'm very
Because a
happy
woman does
alone.
bring
Who
half
said
to
who
the
said I
table
have
by
to
being
marry and
the
date somebody?
mother.
So you guys are making it like you have to. You're obligated to get married. No, you're not. You're obligated by Jewish law to read Torah,
Stephen, do you
study
not hear
Torah,
your voice in
and to
general?
go
You're
to
already going to
Shabbat
struggle.
services. That is exactly
You
what
have
you're
only
supposed
been
to
in
do.
2 serious relationships and you're fucking 38 years old.
Yep, and I'm proud of it.
No,
I'm
but
very happy
You,
in my
check
life.
like,
the
is this
goal.
a TISM situation? Like, what's going on? What's the learning disability? What are we working
There's no
with?
learning disability. I
There's
just have not
definitely a
found the
problem.
person yet.
Well,
Nope.
all right, cool. Can I ask
Nope.
Stephen? So,
I
Stephen, so
am
you know,
not getting into a situationship like a lot of these women do. I'm not. I
Most
stay
women are not
single.
looking for a
I stay
situationship.
single.
so
I stay
Stephen, so
single
So you're a
until I find that
misogynist
one.
as well.
Nope.
Stephen,
I
do
just
you
don't
intend
get
to
into
get married?
relationships. Huh?
He
Stephen,
already
do you
said
want to
no.
get married?
He already said
I'm
no.
not married.
Oh, he's not
Okay.
looking to get married?
No,
That's
I said
what.
I'm not looking to have children, but I'm not married at this time.
No,
Oh,
but
you are
do
making
you
a
intend to
mockery
get
of
married?
us.
Oh, okay, Stephen. Directly, do you want to get married someday?
Eventually, someday, but I haven't found that right perfect one yet.
It doesn't seem like you're certain about it. It's not something you're saying, right, I'm going to find a woman to marry, so I'm going to date with that intention. Doesn't
Well, I'm
sound
not
like it.
begging to get married. It's gonna come in my life when it's time to.
So
If
you
you're
don't feel
looking
like
for an
you
Orthodox or Chabad type woman that wants somebody who's in Chabad, she's looking to be married to have kids. You're gonna die alone. Have fun.
don't you think you need to frame yourself that right? Like I want to get
I'm not
married,
gonna
and
die
I'm
alone.
looking
I'll
for a
find
woman
somebody
to get
in
married to.
time.
Steven,
So
don't worry. Until she has a ring on her finger, she just needs to shut up. Don't worry about her.
Hey, Stephen, I gotta ask you, if your new lady friend called you and said, "I want to go to the museum," would you go?
It depends what kind of museum it is. I mean, and it also depends, like if I'm working, if I can call out of work. It all depends.
Yeah, no, I'd block her. To be honest, if Annie called me and said, or anybody called me and said, "Yeah, let's go to a museum," I'd block
What?
their
What's
ass.
wrong? What's wrong with a museum?
I don't
Museums are.
know. I have one
Is
of
it
my
an art
friends.
museum? Is it a
Oh,
history
I
museum?
don't
Is it
fucking give a rat's ass. One of my
Smithsonian?
friends, I'm not going to mention who it was, but one of my friends says, "Look, I was on a date for an hour and like a half, and in the middle of it, he said, I got to leave because I have tickets to an NBA game." That's a lot closer to my mindset than the "let's go to a museum." You know what I mean?
But again, that's your mindset. I don't like
Correct.
NBA games. Why am I going to
I
spend
got you. So you like the
$300?
museum?
Why am I going to spend $300 at a basketball game when I can watch it on TV for free?
Well, I don't even think you're going to pay for $50 worth of dinner. So, like, I get that, no doubt. All right. So, Annie,
I mean,
go
I've
ahead.
spent more than $50 on a dinner, but
Right. Not often.
exactly. Like why? So here's my question: why would you spend money going out when you can cook at home and enjoy Shabbat dinner at home, or you can like work together and cook together instead of spending money? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the
Wait,
logic.
did you pay $50 for yourself or for both of you?
The most I've spent for my date would be probably around in the 400s, and that was for the both of us.
Okay.
And how long were you together at the time with that girl?
Rachel, from the time we were both 16 till I was like, I want to say like 28, 29, and then she moved back to Minnesota.
How did you
Why did-
let Rachel get away? She seems to be the one that got away, bro.
Why'd she dump
Because
you?
I wasn't going to move to Minnesota, and I wasn't going to live in Minnesota.
Even
That's
for
why.
love?
Nope.
What the hell?
He said, "Nope."
Nope. And we discussed that too.
He
Once we
really hates
graduated high
Minnesota,
school-
Dave.
Once we graduated high school, we stayed in Connecticut, and I told her, I said, I'm not, I'll stay in Connecticut, I'll stay in Massachusetts, I'll stay in New Hampshire or Ireland, but I'm not leaving New England. Like, it's just not happening. Especially
Connecticut chicks
Minnesota.
are a different breed.
Well, the Jersey chicks are worse, but Connecticut.
Hell yeah,
you can
I agree.
handle them.
Jersey
You can
chicks are
handle them.
worse. Right. I agree with what you're saying there.
And that was the
Connecticut
discussion
chicks,
we had,
different
and I told
breed.
her-
Jersey,
I said,
trash.
She moved to Minnesota because she graduated college, got her veterinarian degree, and she wanted to go work at this veterinarian. I said, go ahead. I said, go right ahead. I said, we're not married. We're still dating. And I said, why am I going to move to Minnesota? Like, I'm not doing it. So I told her, do what that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do.
Why do you hate Minnesota so much?
because it's such a far left state, worse than Massachusetts, and I just don't agree with it. Their
I'd say
politics
it's
are.
Massachusetts is further left than Minnesota. But where's Rachel at now? Like, do you still talk to her?
We message on Facebook here and there, but I mean,
Can you share this broadcast with her? Get her in here. Let's figure this
Is
shit
she
out.
married? Is Rachel now married?
No, she's. I don't know if she's dating or if she's single. Like I don't
So
know.
we
Like,
have potential.
Do you want to
like, I
share
mean,
the
I
broadcast
messaged
with her?
I met. She doesn't use TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she has like a Facebook, but that's like
Just
like
admit
about
it. You're holding out for her to move back. You're
No,
still in
I'm not.
love.
That's
I mean,
what
It's
if
a
you
love
want,
story.
I can
for
I can
her.
put up a picture of when I was at prom with her. If you guys really want to see, hold on, give me a
He
second. I
still
still.
has the picture from
Don't
prom.
do it. Don't do it. People in the audience are evil, vile pieces of shit that will dox you and your whole family and harass
let
Rachel
him
for the
let him
rest of her
dox me.
life. No,
Let
they
him
will
let him
harass
dox me.
Rachel for the rest of her life.
Yeah, good luck finding her.
Well, get her in here. Let's figure this out.
Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible with that.
Moved to the same state as her? Is it because you didn't like the state, or is it because of income, or because you couldn't find a work job there? Or
No,
something?
I just will not leave New England. Like I'm very happy here, and my parents live here. My brother lives here. I have my grandparents that live here. My uncle lives here. Like my whole family lives here. Like why am I gonna move all the way across to Minnesota? Like it's not
Does
feasible.
How
does
many
her
hours
family
would it be? How many
does
hours
her
would
family
Minnesota?
live in Minnesota?
I don't know how many hours it is. Probably like
But
8 hour drive. Probably.
Oh my goodness,
Well,
my husband literally
does
bought me a house 8 hours from where we live just so I could be near my family. So I don't know.
does she have family in
It's a lot
Minnesota?
longer. It's a lot longer than 8 hours.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know,
does
but
does
I'm
she
not.
have
Like I
family?
said, I'm never moving to. Like I'll move to like. I'll if I had to. I'll move to Texas, Florida. I'll move to like, those kinds of states.
Wait,
But
did
definitely
she
Minnesota.
hold on?
Wait,
Did
let
she
him
move
talk.
for work?
Jackie, let him talk. Let him talk. Good. Finish your thought, and then she has a question for you. Go ahead,
Oh, she
Steven.
can ask it. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jackie.
No, I was just gonna say, did she move for work?
Yeah, she graduated
So,
college.
well, hold on. This is my thinking. If you provided for her entirely, then she would probably move back, and you'd be happily ever after.
What do you mean? We were both going to school. We were both working. Like,
I know, but if
and
you
we're
pay for
dating.
her fully, like if you support her like what I believe a good husband should, then she doesn't have to work. There's no 50-50 bullshit, and then you're married. Boom, done.
Yeah, but we weren't married. And marriage wasn't even on my mind at that time. Like when you're like in your 20s going to school, you focus on school, you focus on keeping your job, you focus on paying your bills. Like that's like the least of your worries.
Do you miss her?
I think about it, but it's not like I wake up and like, oh man, oh my god, I miss her so much. No, I'm not like that.
Is
All
your
right, let's
brother
get her
married?
in here. Let's figure it
No.
out.
I mean, my uncle didn't get married till he was in his 50s, and he's still together with his wife.
How old was she? Your uncle was 50. How old was the woman?
Let's see, my mom's sister. Let's see, I think she was 46 or 47, and then Rachel and I, we're both the same age, but so there's really no age difference. Obviously we were 6 months apart, and as far as birthdays, but. And my dad is what, 7 years older than my mom, so there's our age gap there.
When was the last time you went on a date, Steven?
Last time I went on a date, let's see, I think it was like last November. I went on a date,
Okay.
and then
Was that at the coffee place?
no, it was funny. So the Chabad Center that I go to, one of the rabbis said, "Hey, I know this friend of mine, blah blah blah," and she mentioned to me that she sees you on Saturdays, and she wanted to know more about you. And so I told the rabbi, I was like, "All right, well, here, give her my number." And so, we texted for like a week, and then we kind of went to a coffee shop. in a kosher coffee shop. And then like after the first date, I was just like, not really feeling it, and that was it.
Why weren't you feeling it? Because she didn't offer to pay?
No, it's just sometimes you go on a date with somebody, and after like afterwards you kind of just after you process everything, you're just like, what I mean, like it's
She
a hit or
wasn't
miss.
Rachel,
Like
Dave. Duh.
like sometimes like you girls know, like when you go on a date, if you're going on a second date or not by the end of the first date. Like
Yeah,
what.
because your heart is stuck on Rachel. I don't know how far we have to get before we get Rachel up in here and get you guys back together.
No, we're not getting back together. No. But yeah, so I stand by the question one, like, looks, and then obviously you have to be stable, have stable income, have to have a job, and then personality would come like last. Because who wants to date a woman or a broke guy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be like the sole provider and them to be homeless or a couch bum? Like, come on, like 90% of you
It's
girls
not,
wouldn't date
but
ninety
a
percent of you
housewife
girls wouldn't date a
isn't.
broke guy anyway. So it's
Wait,
like money has to come in second. Like, they have to have a job, they have to have a
but a
car, they have to have.
housewife isn't just someone that does nothing. A housewife literally runs the house, takes care of everything while you're away, cooks for you.
Right,
Like
right. You said housewife, right? But but in order to become a housewife, he has to marry you. But nobody, when you go on a date and the guy's broke or living at his mom's house, or how are you gonna get to housewife? And if he's broke, does that make sense? In order to be a
I
housewife, that
get
means
it,
you
but
have to
I
have
don't,
wanting to be
it's kind
married
of
him.
weird. Like, if a woman was saying this, I'd get it. But, like, since it's literally a man being like, what is she doing with her life? What does she bring to the table? It just sounds odd.
It
Okay,
sounds
like for example, would you
contractual.
date a guy, for example, working at McDonald's at $15 an hour? Probably not. You're probably looking for a guy that's like has a career, like a lawyer
That's
or a
completely
doctor.
different, though. Like, women look for providers, protectors, stuff like that. I normally men aren't out there looking for someone to provide, protect. Like, that's not. I don't. Maybe you do. I don't know. But like,
No, but
I.
men aren't gonna date. Okay, for my example, I'm not gonna date a woman that doesn't have a job, that doesn't have her stuff together. Like, I'm just not interested in it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if you're working at McDonald's, okay, but eventually I want to see you move from McDonald's to, if you're gonna work at McDonald's and make a career out of it, become a store manager, become a district manager, like move your way up. Like, who wants to date somebody that's stuck at $15 an hour
But
working at
she
a
wouldn't
place
be stuck
where.
at $15 an hour, because you would meet her, she would have these ambitions, and then you would get married and then realize, oh, I love my wife. I want to treat her like a princess. But guess what? She's going to trade in working at McDonald's for working in a house.
Maybe, I mean, that's one way. Or maybe you meet them and then you encourage them to, like, get themselves better. Like, I mean, like for example, when I dated Anne back in like uh 2019, she was working at a temp agency. We dated for like 6 months, and I'm like, why are you doing this? I'm like, you have your CNA, you're a pharmacist. I'm like, go get a job at a pharmacist. And so, and anyways, I had connections at one of the hospitals that I used to work at, and I got her a job there, and now she's like the lead pharmacist. I'm like, this is it's all about elevating people. I don't want to keep somebody,
All
and
right,
I'm not
hold on one
interested in
second, Steven.
somebody.
Hold on
Yeah.
Steven. The one question you did not answer me is, hypothetically, you're out on a date, the check comes. Which way do you? Let's just say it's way more expensive. You did not talk about it before. Would you just pick up the tab, or would you just like push it to her side of the table?
Oh no, I would pick up the tab. I
Okay,
wouldn't
great.
push it to her. Like, I've always picked up the tab. But there's been instances where, like, for example, when I dated Anne, for example, she was making more money than me, and she just, I offered to pay the tab one time, and she had 3 kids. Her ex fiance was in jail at the time. It was a hot mess. And we went to this restaurant, and I was willing to pay for her and her 3 kids. I said, bring the kids along. I said, no problem. And she's like, no, 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 no. I'm buying. And I'm like, okay. She's like, and her argument was like, they're my kids. I'm paying for my kids. I don't want you paying for my kids. And, this whole argument, I'm like, I'm like, okay, I mean, I'm dating you. Your kids obviously come with the package, so I didn't care. But
W
and
that. W
Did you
you.
and
did
then
you at
and
least
then
leave the tip?
the reason we stopped dating was because her ex fiance got out of jail. He found out that I was dating her, and it just became like a hot
He beat
mess. I
that
didn't want the
ass.
drama, so I was like, all right, you want to go back with a deadbeat, ex fiance that's a convicted felon that's been in jail for 2.5 years? I said, have at it. And so she went back with him, and I was like, see ya. I don't want
Who do
none of
you
this.
miss more, Anne or Rachel?
Oh, Rachel,
Sounds like
absolutely.
All
Dude,
right.
that's
Well,
that was like the longest relationship that I ever been in. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was amazing. But
I wish
yeah,
your name was Ross.
what?
I'm just saying, I wish your name was Ross. It would be iconic.
Ross and Rachel.
That would be so weird.
Steven, is a gay person born a gay?
Okay, so I believe
Just yes or no. Yes or no.
I don't believe that they're born gay. I think through like growing up and going through puberty and stuff like that. Like I think that okay, so like when you're a baby, you're an infant, you're not gonna know if you're gay or not. Like that's what the whole
Okay,
point
so
of
God
puberty.
does not create people gay.
I don't believe he create. I believe the Torah says God creates, in his image. So no, I don't think he creates people gay. I just think it's an experience that people have, or as some people say, like they go through puberty and then they just not attracted to it. Like I do believe, for example, like I do believe that if you're attracted to a man and women don't excite you, then that's just how you are. But I don't believe like you're coming out of a woman's womb that you're automatically born that way.
In
I think
your religion, is it wrong to be a gay?
in Orthodox, we just don't condone it. Doesn't mean it's wrong. We just don't acknowledge it. In Reform and Conservative, they embrace it like you wouldn't believe it. They got lesbian rabbis. They got female rabbis.
No. They got lesbian rabbis?
Yeah, in Reform and Conservative shows, yes, they have that.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I mean but again, and if you go to Chabad, it does female rabbis don't exist. So, like I said, listen, and in my whole opinion, you know what? As long as you're honoring God, who am I to say that you can't? If you want to be a rabbi and you want to be, you want to eat fur burgers, you know what? Whatever. I don't agree with it, but as long as you're
Wait,
acknowledging God,
would Hashem agree with it?
no.
Okay, so why are you saying it's okay?
According to the Torah and Genesis, remember, God created Adam and Eve, not Adam.
Yeah,
and
no,
Eve.
I'm talking about, forget
Oh, yeah.
Genesis. I'm talking about Leviticus. Stone them.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
Why would
you're
we need to-
right.
why would
Like,
we don't need to
God
stone
isn't,
them.
I'm just saying, like, God isn't okay with gays. Like, I don't get it. Sodom and Gomorrah, like, remember fire falling? No?
Well, the pillar of salt. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, you're right.
There were
And Leviticus is
lesbian
supposed to be, like-
rabbis before there were gay priests. Jackie.
Oh.
Yeah, I
actually,
know.
19 I did not know that. 1989 was the first ordained lesbian rabbi. Who knew?
Yep.
Wow.
Siobhan, is a gay person born again?
I think that it's something that they don't realize until they start growing up and they interact with people.
So God does
whether-
not create them gay.
I think God creates people in his image, and if the person ends up being gay, then maybe God is a little bit more than people think.
Stop heresy.
Wait,
I'm an
what,
atheist
Jackie?
already, so.
I said heresy. Stop it. No, God doesn't
I mean-
create anything like that. Sure, other factors could factor into it, but God is
I'm
not.
an atheist already. I'm already a heretic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Sorry. I hope you find
All
the
right,
way.
Tony, where are you from, Tony?
Montana.
What?
Where?
Montana.
Montana.
What brings you up, bro?
Just talking about heresy.
Why are you like whispering?
What? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, go ahead, Tony. Why did you want to come up? Siobhan, please mute when you're not talking, love.
Because Evie's talking about heresy.
Okay.
It's a fake thing.
Who talked about that? Jackie?
No. Oh, is that her name?
Yeah,
Evie?
above you is Jackie. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Jackie.
What?
The idol that you're worshiping is fake.
Oh, I'm so sorry you feel that way. Anything else?
Tony, can you do me a favor?
Yeah?
Can you block me?
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a Trump supporter.
It doesn't matter if you support Trump, Harris, Tony the Tiger, the leprechaun on Lucky Charms. Does not matter. Can you block me? All right, Tony. Very good. You dropped yourself. You knew it. Of course. Get the fuck out of here, Tony.
He sounded like he was like in high school. He didn't even sound like he was a full adult.
You know what the scary part though? Tony, he picks up the tab for the ladies that he dates. That's the crazy part. Is he sounds very timid and sounds like he's living in his mom's basement, but he actually picks up the tab for his dates. Steven, your thoughts? Because he was up here before. He said, fuck yeah. He said, anybody that does not pay for the full tab. And keep in mind, this is the guy that lives in his mom's basement that you just said. He was up here yesterday and said, anybody that does not pick up the full tab for their date, they're a pussy. Your thoughts?
I disagree with that. Like, for example, my parents have been married for almost 50 years, and my mom, I've seen when we go to restaurants, like she'll pay, and then like my dad pays. Like, it's a 50-50. You know, when you've been married for that long, it's a 50-50. Like you put 50-50 in. You know, my parents
Don't they have a
Right,
joint
but
account?
you're not married. You're not married when you're going on a date. You're not married. And Jackie said the joint account.
Yeah, don't
Right?
your parents have a joint account? Like they're what? Or do they have
Okay.
their own accounts?
All right,
my
hold on one
parents?
second. Hold on. Lisa, where are you from?
Like my country or my state?
Whatever you want to say, love.
I just live in America.
All right, very good. And why are you here?
I think race mixing is good.
Okay.
Does
Tell
anyone
me
think it's
more.
bad? Yeah, it just per like stats, it increases genetic diversity, which is generally good. And then mixing and being within mixed communities also removes like cognitive bias usually. It encourages like general acceptability and other perspectives.
Can I ask you, are you white, black, somewhere in between?
Yeah, I'm mixed, so I guess
You're
I'm
mixed.
biased, but
Wait, say that again?
I said I'm mixed, so I mean, I guess I'm kind of biased, but
No,
I
it's
mean,
okay. It's okay. So if your white girlfriend starts dating a black guy, you say that's fine. Does not matter, right?
if my white girlfriend, like my
Yeah,
friend,
of course. Yeah, your a friend,
yeah,
not
I
like
don't
your
care.
lover. Okay, so all right, very good.
Is there anyone who disagrees?
Go ahead, Jackie.
No, I was gonna say as long as you're, I believe that you should stay within your own faith, unless the person's willing to explore. But I don't care what color you are, what ethnicity you are, as long as you believe in Jesus Christ, you can go for it.
Should you date within your same religion, Elisa?
I think I mean, obviously it's subjective, but I don't care. That's your prerogative.
Right. Stephen, what were you going to say?
Oh no, I was just going to ask a question. If the panel thinks like, so the question is, race mixing is good or bad, but what's the opinion on like, for example, like obviously if you're, let's just say, would you being a Christian and believing in Jesus Christ, would you date somebody that's Jewish, for example? Is that considered
No.
like outside race mixing?
No, I wouldn't do that. Why would I do that? No.
Are you referring to ethnically or religiously Jewish?
Religiously Jewish. Like, so you're a Christian, you believe in Jesus Christ, but you wouldn't date a Jewish guy. You only date somebody that believes in Jesus Christ, and that's it, right? But
I
you're
would
okay
only
with dating-
date an apostolic Christian.
Jews are white though, no?
but you don't care as far as like if they're like white, Asian, Filipino.
No, they could be Blasian. They could be black and Asian. I don't care.
The only thing that matters to Jackie is you don't mix religions. You could mix races, but not religion, according to her.
Because I'd marry. Because the thing is, if it was like, for example, a Jewish person who was Catholic, because there are Hebrew Catholic rites, I wouldn't care. I don't care what your background is, as long as you believe in Jesus Christ, you're good.
Interesting.
I guess I should
Why
say it's
it-
good, but I don't think it's bad.
Go ahead, Elisa.
Sorry.
Elisa, what
I-
did you say? I'm so sorry.
I guess
Go
I
ahead.
shouldn't say that it's good because I guess I suppose that non-race mixing is bad, but race mixing is not a bad thing like people sometimes like to push.
Now, you are mixed. Do you date throughout your life? Did you date more white dudes or black dudes?
I don't date.
Never.
Never ever.
Are you asexual?
No.
I'm
Never
so
been on-
confused.
Never been
It's
on a
because
date ever.
it's no. What happened, Steven? When she was 19, she went on a date with somebody, and the guy made her split it 50-50, and she said, "Fuck it, dating's not for me." So it's people like you, Steven, that make this chick not want to date. So, Elisa, why are you not? Go ahead, Elisa.
There's nothing wrong 50-50. I've never been on a date. It's just not really my thing.
You've never been on a date?
No.
May I ask how old you are?
I'm 21.
Elisa,
still a
I have a
baby.
friend. Elisa, I have a friend acquaintance. His name is Steven. He's 38. He does go 50-50, but if you're looking for a first date,
No, I'm not looking.
said-
There's nothing
oh,
wrong with
Hold
50-50.
on.
I think on a
said-
first date,
I never
maybe it's a
said
little
on a
different.
first
But
date I do 50-50. Now you're putting words in my mouth. I already
Right,
told you
first date, he'll
date.
take you to the cheapest coffee place in town.
Well, yeah. Again, why am I gonna?
He
take
said,
somebody-
"Well, yeah."
Why am I gonna take somebody? Okay, for example, let's use cars for example. On the first date, why would I buy you a Ferrari on the first date? I'm gonna buy you like a cheap Toyota, see how you drive it and treat it, and then maybe after like the 10th date, maybe I'll buy you a Ferrari. But the same thing with like a coffee shop. You want to find out if the woman's really into you or if she's into you for your money. Like, I mean, like, I don't get the notion
It's
why
reasonable.
people think that you have to go to like a steak dinner on the first date because
do you
obviously
think
if you're
first
taking her
impressions
for a
matter?
steak dinner, she's gonna be like, "Oh, he's got money. I want his money. Like, I want to be a gold digger." And
Wait,
but
Steven, do you think first impressions matter?
first impressions, absolutely. But here's the thing: if a woman is really into you and you take her on a coffee date, even though it's a cheap date, you're gonna after that you'll figure out if you're going on a second date and a third date. If you just take
But that
them on
is
an
a first
expensive
impression,
date,
though.
if
that
you
is
take
a
them
that's
on a-
subjective. Who cares?
No,
Who's
it's
to
not
say that she's
objective
going to
because-
care about going to
because
fine wine
going
and
to
dine?
going to like a $500 dinner on a first date could end up with different results. Like she could find out you have money and then she wants to invest because you have money, but
But
then
if she's a good person, why does it like? What if she is genuinely a good person and you spend $500 and she doesn't care about the $500? The next
that's
time
the
you
whole
go on a
point of the
date,
cheap coffee date is because if she really likes you, she'll go on a second date. That's the whole
no,
point of
not
going on a coffee
necessarily.
date. Yes, because
No.
women that really are into guys don't care if they live in their mom's basement or they don't care if they don't have a job. Women that are truly into men will put certain beliefs aside because they're really into that men, and women know that for a
Who
fact.
told-
Women don't
who
wanna-
told you this?
Women don't want to talk about that, and that's
No,
a
no,
fact.
no. My thing is, you know what's funny? You're saying that first impressions matter. That's a first impression. So no one's telling you to drop $500. But, I'm saying maybe don't go, maybe go to a cheesecake factory, try to put in a little effort. Because if you meet someone and let's say you put in no effort, that first impression means everything. It means that you didn't think much of her or the what you thought of her was equivalent to, let's just go get a coffee. And even then, I'm not gonna.
I disagree. I disagree because the whole point of a first date is to get to know their personality, to see how they are, and kind of that's like
You can't get to know someone on one date. What the hell?
Yeah. There's a lot of things you can find out about a person on a first date. There's a lot of things if you're truly paying attention and you're focusing on them on the first date, you can definitely determine whether it's going to be a second date or whether they're worth your time. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys have been on dates where you're like, nope, no thanks, I'm not going on a second time. And there's been times where you've been on a first date and you're like, yeah, I really like them, I'm definitely going to go on a second date.
I mean, I'm different. If I go on a date and I know it's not going to go anywhere, I pay for my own food at the end of the date. That's how I let the person know I'm not interested.
What kind of questions do you ask Steven on a first date where you get to learn about them?
I typically, one of the questions I like to ask them where they see themselves in like 5 years.
So it's like a
Because
job
I want to know if they have ambition and if they have goals in their lives. If they're like, I don't know what I want to do, then that means they're kind of just like going along life with no goals, no, long term things that they're focusing on. And then you kind of ask them, what are their hobbies? What are they into? You want to find out if they match your vibe. Like for me, for example, like do they like hiking? Do they like?
Thank you, Vito, baby.
Do they like swimming? Do they like do they like chess clubs? Like do they like debate clubs? That's how you kind of find out if they have interests in you. The problem with going on dates today is a lot of these online dating sites like eHarmony, JSwipe, JDate, right? They do all the work for you. You take a personality test and then they match you with people that match that personality test. That's why in today's society, you don't see a lot of people going on dates. And then if you do go on dates, you have to do what those dating sites do, which is where you ask them these questions like, oh, how's your family? Like, do you have, do you do this? Do you do that? And based on their answers, you kind of figure out, well, this person's not for me, or this person's for me, or like the whole point of going on a date is to see if they're similar to you, if they're opposite to you. Like that's the whole point.
If I were to contact the lady you took out back in November and said, how was your date with Steven? What would she say?
Well, on our first date, we went to where was that we went to?
Doesn't matter where you went. How was Steven? Not how was the coffee or the food. How was Steven?
Well,
what would she say?
Apparently, we dated for almost 6 months, so apparently she liked it. Until her ex-fiance got out of jail and started causing problems. But if he stayed in jail, we probably would still be dating.
Okay, if I talked to her, would she say you're an exciting person?
She would say I'm a funny, exciting, and creative person.
Funny, exciting, creative.
Yep.
I'll be honest. I'm willing to bet she doesn't say that. But just listening said I'd be in jail. Okay. So, Elisa, do you want to talk about anything else? Because we're talking about dating, and allegedly you have never been on a date.
No, unless you have questions. I don't know. This guy in the comments thinks like I'm a furry for some reason. I'm not. I don't know. I don't have any weird animal, furry, or horse hobbies for the.
But has a
audience.
guy ever asked you out on a date?
No, I've never interacted with a guy really. Well, like one time
What the
romantically, but we haven't. He didn't ask me on a date. Yeah, I don't know.
You have
She did
furry
say romantically.
guys.
She did say romantically, so she has interacted with men, but just not romantically, except for one time. That went nowhere.
Correct, Mundo.
Have you ever thought about pursuing a man? Like, have you ever looked at someone and been like, you know what? I'm gonna try asking them out on a date. By the way, I don't suggest you ever do this, but I'm just asking.
Like for a date, no.
Question: has girls ever come up to you and asked you on a date?
Yeah, like in high school.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Wait, why? What does that mean, Steven? Why'd you say that's what I thought?
Well, I have the notion that she's not into guys. Like, I think she's figuring out whether she's
because of people like you, Steven. Yes.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not gay.
No,
she's
it's
not.
not.
She's
People
not.
like me.
She's not gay or a
If you're
furry.
not into guys, you're not into guys. I mean, it's just what it is. Like, I mean.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't care if anyone's gay. I'm not.
Maybe she just hasn't found the right guy, Steven. Calm down.
Have you ever dated a chick, Elisa?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So there you go.
Don't do it. It's a horrible route.
Oh.
Why do you say that, Jackie? Why do you say that?
Oh, because I don't want her to be gay. Duh.
Why? What's wrong with gay people?
Nothing's wrong with gay people. I just don't think you should be gay. We have a nice young man willing to take you on a date. He's in Israel, forgiven. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll fly out to take you on a date.
No, I don't want to date.
Ever?
Ever.
Well, and that could just be her prerogative. That's just how she
Yeah,
is.
Siobhan. That might be. Yeah, I get that.
Some
Are you
people
scared
just
of men?
go their lives not dating. It is what it is.
No, is it like that you're scared of it? Like, what's keeping you, besides the obvious, I don't want to, like, is there any, underlying trauma or anything like that? Or you...
Oh my gosh, sorry, my friend's texting me. No. I don't know. I
Steven,
didn't try to.
somebody in the chat said you should never date again. I think that's rude of them that they said that, but that's what they said, Steven.
Hey, if it happens, it happens. I mean, it's not a priority right now for me. Just like Elsie, it's not a priority for her right now. She has her priorities. Everybody has their priorities. Some people are okay with being by themselves and living life and just doing things. And you don't have to be in a relationship. It's not like what I mean. Like some people just aren't in a relationship.
All right,
She could just
sports.
be like,
Hold on 1 second, please. Sports, where are you from?
Yo, what's going on, man? Hello?
Yeah, what's going on? Where are you from?
Australia.
Okay, and what brings you up?
Yeah, I was just looking at the what do you call it? The prompts, and yeah, thought it was pretty interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, can I just quickly go through like through to 6 and like just
Can I
give a
just
one-word
ask you
answer?
a question? Can I ask you a question
Yeah.
very bluntly? When was the last time you were on a date?
On what, sorry?
When was the last time you went on a date?
A date? Probably 2 to 3 months ago.
All right, and did you pay for the entire date?
Yeah.
Okay, is there any scenario where you would allow your date to pay half or all of it?
Yeah, I guess if she asked me out, or I don't know if she like look if she tries to pay for it, I'm not gonna argue or try to not like fight for the bill. Like if she really wants to do it, I'll let her do it.
Unbelievable. What happens if she's testing you?
Testing me? I mean,
Yeah.
for the first date, I would usually pay. So yeah, but like I
Okay,
said,
so
if she
what
asks
do you
me
mean
out,
usually?
then what do you mean?
Oh, okay. So there have been times where she has paid for the first date.
No, it's never happened. I'm just saying hypothetically, like if she
I
asks me
gotcha.
out, then yeah.
I gotcha. So what happens if on like the fourth date, things are going well, you guys go out to a nice restaurant, and she says, "I got it. I'm gonna pay for it." Would you let her?
Yeah, 100%.
What happens if she's testing you and you failed that test?
Yeah, to be honest, man, if they're expecting you to pay for everything, I think that's a bit of a red flag. I think if they offer to pay at least, I think that's a green flag. And
right,
if they're
well,
testing me,
uh-huh.
look, a relationship in 2026 where the cost of living is very tough, I think it's good if a woman offers to pay and does pay. Yeah,
Are you single now?
I am. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Whenever you're looking for your next partner, what's most important? Rank them: money, looks, personality.
I think they're all important. I would say, look, as men, if like for all the ladies here, men, looks are very important for guys. So I'd say that's the most important because I'm not going to talk to a girl if I don't find her attractive. And then I would say probably money, then personality.
Oh my god. Okay, so we have two people, and sport usually, not always, usually, if the dude puts personality last, they're a very boring person. I don't think that's the case with you, is it? Are you boring?
Yeah, look, I wouldn't say I'm a comedian, but yeah, I
You're
wouldn't
a
say I'm boring
comedian.
either. I think, look, I think with me, man.
Wait, is that what you said? You're a
if a woman,
comedian?
no, I said I'm not a comedian.
Oh, you're
I wouldn't
not a
say I'm
comedian.
boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, look, I think the good thing about if a woman has money, then, it's a good thing because she's not reliant on you as much. And it means that she has some sort of passion and some sort of education or, job. And I'm into women that are educated. I want to have a good discussion. I don't want to talk to someone that's just low IQ. So, yeah.
Sure. The last time you went on a first date, what did you guys do?
I just got something to eat.
Like you took her out to a restaurant?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then second date?
We went bowling.
Okay. All right. Very good. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you there. What other question did you want to answer?
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly go through like all of them, and then I'll just like give a brief
Sure.
answer.
Race
And then
mixing, good or bad?
I think it's bad for sure.
Okay, white people should only date white people. Black people should only date black people.
Yeah, I think for minorities, if you want to keep your phenotypes and your skin color or whatever it is, man, it's good to marry your own race, because if you're a minority and you keep mixing, then eventually your phenotypes and your look will disappear. And I think that's a sad thing, whether it's someone that's black, a Native American, whatever, another 100 years, if they continue to mix, they're just going to go extinct, or they're going to be 1% Native.
Are
And I
you
think
a
that's
white
sad
man?
thing. I'm mixed, but yeah, mostly white.
Wait, you're mixed? Okay. And
Yeah.
mostly white. Do you date only white chicks?
Nah, look, for me personally, it doesn't matter for me.
Wait, you're saying it's bad, but you'll still date? I'm confused by that.
Yeah, I think for minorities it's a bad thing, like I said, but I think for white people or the majority of the population, whatever nationality or ethnicity they are, I don't think it's that bad of a thing, because obviously, you know, their genotypes and their phenotypes, they're gonna most likely stay the same.
Have you ever been cheated? Oh, go ahead, Jackie.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you think that eventually people are gonna mix till the white people are outbred?
I just don't see how people will say that's a thing, because if you look at most Western countries, it's still majority white. So unless,
But I'm just saying, because you're saying it's bad for minorities, but do you think that it could get to a point that people are mixing so much that eventually white people become a minority?
well, yeah, look, so then if white people were to become a minority, then I would obviously be against white people marrying other cultures, because at the end of the day, I think the beautiful thing about different cultures and ethnicities is, you know, the differences. So I don't see the issue with that.
But do you not see how it could get problematic for minorities to continue mixing with their own, though?
No, because with them mixing, they're like, you know what I mean? Like an Asian and a black person mix, I don't know what they look like. They kind of look more, I would say they look, or it depends how many generations and stuff it is, but you could make the argument they look more white than they do either of those cultures, you know what I mean? Like it's, I don't know.
No, Asian genes are strong, but go ahead. Have you ever been cheated on?
No, definitely not.
Would you take back a cheater?
Absolutely not.
What's the next one? Body count, does it matter?
Absolutely.
Okay, so first of all, whenever you start dating somebody, when do you ask them what their body count is?
I wouldn't say it's the first question, but yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely important in the first date if that's a priority of yours and that's a preference.
Is it a priority of yours? It's about you right now.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Okay, so if you ask a chick, whatever the number she gives you, do you trust that number?
Oh, I think so. I think most people are quite honest about the about
but there's
that.
no way to prove it. So why even? I don't even get why ask the question.
Well, you can't prove it, but you can kind of tell by other things. You know what I mean? Like whether,
like what?
Or how, like if you ask them how many dates have you been on, or what was your last relationship? How did it end? Or you know what I mean? Like you look at their social media and how many guys follow them, like or guys they follow. Like you know, you can kind of tell. It's not that hard.
So whenever you ask that question and the chick gives you an answer, is there a number in your head that is too high where you just don't continue with her?
Yeah, definitely over 10. That's for sure. Yeah.
Gotcha. So if she says 10 or 11, what happens if you ask that on the first date and she says 12?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm just gonna say I'm probably just not gonna reply to her or message her for a second date.
Depending on what she looks like, you liar.
What?
I think it depends on what the person looks like. I think you're gonna take that into account as well.
No, I can pull a lot of attractive women, so that's not really you know, that doesn't really matter to me.
I didn't say you pull. That okay, never mind.
Is a gay person born a gay?
No, I believe they're heavily influenced by society, for sure.
How old are
Um,
you, bro?
because most gay people are bisexual, and I believe they're confused.
Some
If you don't know what gender you like, then like you know what I mean. It's I think they're more confused than they're bisexual.
some people say being gay is a mental disorder. Do you believe that or no?
I do disagree with that. Yeah,
And there goes
I
Jackie
wouldn't say
typing out
that.
mental disorder.
I
Uh,
agree with it.
okay. Wait, what was your answer? Sport is being gay a mental disorder?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Do you think being trans is?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I believe most people that are transition, they're I think 30 to 40% actually go back or you regret it, and then. If you look at the statistics of how many of them are depressed and mental health issues, it's crazy. So it just shows you that it just doesn't make you happy and it doesn't fulfill your needs, and yeah, it just doesn't make any sense, to be honest.
You know that a high percent of people that identify as gay or bisexual have had traumas in their past?
I believe everyone's had trauma, but just because you have trauma doesn't mean that should affect your mental health. You know, kids in Gaza, they're people in third world countries that are just happy to be alive, and then people in America,
But you
they
understand that
have
there
mental health
are.
issues apparently.
I'm not saying every correlation is causation, but do you understand that there are people who are quote unquote gay because of trauma that has happened to them? Like they're mortified of men, so they are with women.
Yeah, I believe the reason why they might transition is because of trauma. Yeah, that's a possibility. But I think you saying that all of them are
I'm not saying
become
all. I
trans.
said a high rate of people in that community have had trauma that may or may have not ended in that outcome.
Yeah, I don't know. You got to show me statistics.
Google is free, my friend. By the way, real quickly, did he answer the body count thing?
Yes, he said if it's. What are you talking about, Jackie? You responded whenever he said that.
I know, but did he say does it matter? Like, is it because he kind
Yes,
of like
he said
Absolutely, man. Look, I would
Okay.
say body count like this.
He said if it's
If
10
a
or
female-
higher, he's done.
Yeah, look,
Okay, okay.
host. I reckon with body count, it's the same as a woman asking for a guy's past as far as criminality or whatever. She has a right to ask that. And look, if a guy has been to jail or whatever, and maybe he has changed, that it's a woman's preference, and it's on her to pick.
What
and
about
decide.
if she slept with
Same as the
20
body
dudes?
count.
Wait, what
Same
about
as
if
the body
she slept?
count.
What about if she slept with 30 dudes and now she's changed?
Nah, you can't change from that. Look at Bonnie Blue, for example, or her friend that came.
Wait,
Not
are you
everybody
Muslim?
is.
Became Christian.
Are you Muslim?
That's irrelevant.
That
I
means, oh,
think even
fuck yeah.
atheists. I think
Wow.
even atheists.
Anybody that's
don't
not a
support.
Muslim says no right away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anybody that is
Because
not a
I have
Muslim,
friends that are Muslim, so I have nothing against Muslims. So yeah,
are you yourself a Muslim?
that's irrelevant, man.
Can you say Muhammad is a false prophet?
Look, I don't want to put down other religions or anything like that. So,
Yeah,
All right, so you're a Muslim. All right, no big deal. Well, why not take pride in your religion and say, "Yeah, I'm a Muslim"? Why?
Oh,
Why is that?
What's Islam or Christianity or Judaism got to do with this topic?
I'll be honest. I agree with you, but just
I have a reason why.
Go ahead.
The reason why I asked it is because if you're Muslim, there's a thing where, like, you know, once your sins are forgiven. There was an imam that did a whole, what is it? He does like a show where people ask questions, and this question was asked, and he said that her past, you have no right to it. She's completely forgiven by Allah. She's basically a virgin, so it doesn't matter. So if a Muslim were to say a number counts, then you're basically saying that Allah cannot make them renewed or whatever.
It's just a preference. I don't know if you know what a preference is, but it's just a preference.
But as a
So,
Muslim,
yeah.
you shouldn't have a preference because Allah has made her new.
No, that's it's like, for example, anyone's got a preference. Like a Christian, for example, it's a sin in Christianity. That doesn't mean they have to accept them just because God accepts them. That's a silly argument.
But you shouldn't. And see, Dave, this is exactly what it means to judge someone wrongfully. So if someone has a past, but they have, repented and actually are, doing right by God, you're not to judge them on their past.
Easier said than done because everybody
when-
judges everybody.
No, I agree,
exactly,
Steven, but
that's
I'm
life.
just saying, I just think it's funny when, if it comes from a Muslim, it's just rich because dude, once I find that video, I'll send it to you, Dave. He literally says, it doesn't matter if she slept with 100 men. She is forgiven and you have no right.
Yeah, look, if you mock them and make fun of them, yeah, absolutely. But like, as far as like dating preference, I
No,
don't
you
see how
have no
that's.
right to know. He says you have no right to know. You have no right to ask a woman about the number of people she's been with.
I mean,
They
yeah,
have the
you
right-
shouldn't.
they
Chat. It
have the
said
right
Team
to
Jesus
ask
always
us.
wins.
But they have the
Go-
right to ask us how much money is in our bank account and all this other stuff, but we can't ask them questions. Like I just find it the
Wait, is your
hypocrisy.
bank account present?
A lot of women want to know how much money a dude has. Like it's just
Yeah, because that's
what
happening
women
right
do.
now. She's not currently sleeping with the guys that she was with. Dude, that's not equivalent. Move on, Steven.
It is equivalent. It's a double standard because guys can't ask women about their background, but women can ask guys about personal information like their bank account and all this other stuff.
Did
And then
Rachel
women
ask
can
you
judge-
how much you
and
make?
then women can judge men based on their height. Oh, they have to be tall. They have to have so much money. They have to drive a Ferrari. It's like what's with the double standard?
It's not a double standard. You're like, it's not. You're
It gives you
comparing
the
two
right-
different
so
things.
What gives the
No,
women the
you're
right
trying to
have
make
judge a
something
man,
equivalent when
to
it's
judge a
not.
man by his income and his height, but a guy can't ask questions
Wait,
about how
because
many-
men
Did you
don't
say
judge
his
by
height?
looks. No, because men don't judge by looks and appearance. By the way, you guys also judge by if a woman is too high, it's too much for you guys. So don't act like we're the only ones.
But do you see the double standard? That's what I'm trying to get at. It's
Not a double standard. We both judge
Yes.
on
Yeah,
height. We
slow.
both judge on appearance. We both judge on income because you're judging women on income too.
Yeah, but the thing is if a guy asks a woman about body count, he has every right to do that. That's my point. Just like you have every right to ask me about my bank account. Now whether I disclose it or not is a whole
You
different
have
story.
every right to. Okay, then you know what's funny? You think that you're entitled to someone's past. That's basically it.
Yeah, because you're dating them. Of course, you're entitled to know their past. I mean, if you're gonna sleep with somebody, you want to know. Okay, if you're gonna sleep with somebody on the first date, you want to know if they have STDs or
Why would
all
you
this
sleep
stuff.
with someone on the first date? That's nasty.
What people do. I mean, that's not
Well,
what I do,
sometimes
that's what
coffee
people do.
leads to other things, Jackie.
What are you spiking in that coffee, bro?
Guys.
Come on, you've all been to the club. You know how clubs work. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
come on,
but you're
don't
not
act like
going to
you're
the club,
Don't
you're
act
going
like you're
to-
in it. Don't act like you're innocent. Like, come on.
I've never gone from a club to sleeping with someone. So I don't know what you're trying to get at. But
Really?
either way. Yeah, no,
All
never.
right. Well,
I'm too skeptical. I need to see an STD test.
all right, Father Laser.
Okay, listen, Miss Jackie, I respect you tremendously, but here's what I will tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you don't want to end up being with somebody that one of your close friends drop, so does
She's already married.
Like
Don't come up here lecturing. She's already.
No,
she's
I'm
already
not saying
married.
lecturing. I'm saying the fact is, and it's okay for a man to ask, hey, if something becomes serious, hey, who else have you been with? Just like it's okay for a woman to ask.
Thank you, Lo.
I don't think
It's very
it's
simple.
okay for either. I mean, if you want to disclose it, that's fine. But if a woman or a man, even if a woman were to be like, tell me how many girls you've been with, if the man doesn't want to disclose it, it's, I don't feel like he should have to. That's my personal, like, it's fine.
Well,
If you want to, go for
I
it.
understand. I understand what you're saying, Miss Jackie, but here's the reality. Number one foundation in a true, loving relationship is full transparency and honesty. If you have to hide something, then it's a problem. So do I agree, by the way, if somebody's in a relationship, they have to delete one text or one call from the call, like it's also considered cheating. Same idea. A relationship starts with 100% transparency and honesty.
I agree, but at the same time, I still don't see what, like, because if, let's say after you're married, because the thing is, that's something that is in someone's past. if they have changed as a human being, what's the point of knowing their past just to judge them on it, like in the present? To me, that's what I don't get, because
It's
a
not.
lot of
I
no, but
understand
like
what you're
my thing is
saying.
like people will, and I don't suggest, this is why I don't like people having sex out of wedlock. I would rather people get married, but if you do have a past, I don't think if someone doesn't want to disclose it, it's not a big deal. They don't have to disclose it, and then after they're married, because now this person isn't being judged on something that they did in the past.
It just sounds like you have
Why
a
look
past.
at it?
Nice. I think
Why
that's the
look at
issue.
it being judged in the history when you can look at it? Oh wow, look how far the person have came and use it as a positive way. Why does it have to be looked at in a negative way? Oh, look who you are. No, it's look how much you have came and you have developed.
Most people don't think like that. I don't know if you've been listening to the panel long.
I did, and I'll be honest with you. If somebody who wants to get into a relationship only wants to look at somebody's past to judge, not to look, oh well, look how far you have came, then the person not for a relationship. The justice
Laser,
said it, the local laws you
Laser,
need.
when you go out on a date with a lady friend, do you pay for everything?
I never went out with somebody for a date in my life. So far.
Damn, that's sad.
Straight up.
Oh,
That's how
You're
my community where I'm
married.
coming from.
You're married, bro.
But if you were single, would you pay everything?
I might decide to offer something out of a good gesture. However, I personally believe, like, hey, I'm going out only if you pay, only if you this, only if you that. I mean, like, everything is equal. Neither am I also a fan of people having separate bank accounts when they're in a relationship and then officially married. I think everything is joined.
I've got a question.
You can
Do you
offer
believe?
to pay fully as out of showing your interest and whatever. But
I feel like
do
him
you
and
have to
Steven
pay
would
as well?
agree.
Well, yeah,
No, like
because
Laser,
Laser
do you believe
Laser's
All right.
Jewish and he's also in Chabad, so we have very similar beliefs as far as 50-50. Like that's why we're similar.
Wait, is
Do
that
you-
a Jewish thing? Wait, hold on one second, Sport. I know you have a question. Is that a Jewish thing for real?
I don't know about a Jewish thing, Yuri, because in my community we don't go out on
Well,
dates.
you don't go out on dates? What are you talking about?
No, you know how you want to know what my story was? I'll tell you what my story was.
No, it's
matchmaking
okay. It's okay. Laser,
No,
Laser,
I'll
it's
make
okay.
it. I'll make it in 35
Laser.
Laser, please stop. Please stop.
It's,
Go ahead,
it's simple
Sport.
as this.
Oh,
Was
go
it
ahead.
an arranged marriage? Yes or no?
Oh, no.
Yes, and it was
Okay,
literally
that's fine.
5 days from the first phone call till the engagement happened.
Yeah, well, that's that's
So
fine.
they
I'm
said the
just saying.
engagement happened. Let's correct it.
Yeah.
Okay, so your marriage was arranged?
Of course.
Oh,
Like
okay.
99% of marriages in my community before COVID.
Really?
Literally 99%.
99% of Jewish people that are married, it's an arranged marriage?
In my
he said-
community, yes.
Yeah, in his community.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pretty common, man. I don't know why.
All
you're so confused.
Sport, what was your question?
Yeah. Do you believe a guy can be friends with a girl and a girl can be friends with a guy, like before getting married or anything?
Platonically,
Just like,
why not?
genetically, why not? Because I feel like,
Platonically, why not?
well, I feel like what benefit does it have? And then secondly, I don't know. I feel like especially once you get married, what's like it just causes more problems than benefits. And how does the guy benefit from
Why
having a
does
female friend?
having a friend who calls up on you when they're in danger and they need help, why does the cause this a problem?
But I actually agree with Sport.
I mean, most guys, like, if they're going to be friends with a woman, they're not going to be friends with a fat woman. They're going to find them somewhat attractive. And just say they do break
what
up.
did you just say?
Why do you say that? I actually had this today on TikTok. One of my followers, some of the immediate family passed away yesterday. I didn't know who to call to arrange certain religious burials. They called me and I was taken care of. I never met a person. I never did anything in person with a person. A friend asks for a favor, you do it and you go by Charlie. What's
Wait,
wrong with
I'm
that?
so sorry, Laser. What's your name? Sport. Did you just say married guys should only be friends with fat chicks? Is that what you said?
No, I said the only guys that I know that are friends with women, that like heaps of women, they're usually gay, like LGBTQ.
Are you a gay Sport?
I disagree
definitely
because
not.
I have
Stop. Sport, are you a gay?
No, I'm very straight, man.
Oh, okay.
But Dave, I agree
Good.
with him on that. But
What, guys can't be friends with chicks? And
I
chicks
feel
can't be
like
friends with.
not
What?
can't. I not can't. I feel because I have acquaintances that are men, but I don't have any, I would say, friends that are men, or I wouldn't even have close friends that are men because why do I need a man that is a close friend? I have my husband.
But doesn't he
Oh,
have
well,
lady friends?
No, my husband doesn't have any.
None.
No, not a single one. And that's, but by the way, he's the one that came to me with that. Like, you know, how, like I said, cheating is what the other person would count as cheating, out of respect. So one of his things was, I don't want the person I'm with to have guy friends. So unless they were old friends from the past, I'm sorry, like I can't, like I can't do it. And by the way, I don't need a guy friend. Like I have my sister, I have girlfriends. I don't, you know, I mean, I do have friends, but no close ones. I would never tell this person my relationship issues or anything like that because then that's just going to open the door for problems.
Well,
Siobhan,
Jackie.
hold on one second. I want to let Siobhan talk. She came off mute. Siobhan, do you want to talk, love?
Yeah, I wanted to go on with what Jackie said. I think that's a sign of insecurity if you're telling someone outright that you don't want them to be friends with someone of the
Thank you,
opposite
Tracy.
gender. My parents are married for 34 years and they have male and female friends and they're very secure in their relationship. If you're telling someone you can't have that, then that means you're a very insecure person in your relationship.
I'm pretty sure your parents have had
Whoa.
conversations that you're not privy to.
Yeah,
Not
number one.
necessarily
Well,
things
look,
like that, but my mom has a work friend that she is they're best buddies, and my father, he's completely secure in his relationship. He doesn't care.
I'm
He
pretty
couldn't care
sure if
less
he
if
saw
they're
the
best
way they
buddies.
behaved without him there, he would have an issue with it.
But see,
Like,
that's
he-
insecurity.
All right,
That's
everybody is
Okay,
Well,
but-
here's
talking.
the reality. We gotta
Jesus,
differentiate.
laser. This is
Father
why.
laser.
Laser.
My
Stop
father is
it.
completely secure with it.
Okay, Steven, what were you gonna say?
I was just saying it's insecurity because when I was with Rachel, during high school, my first year of college,
Every time you say
right?
Rachel, I'm taking a shot.
Well,
Go ahead.
because she's the one that I can relate to the most, right? Because I haven't dated in since
Go ahead. Make your point.
But
Make your
anyway,
point.
the thing is, she had her friends, I had my friends, and she had her guy friends. I had, and the thing is if both parties are okay with having friends and you set boundaries and you can trust each other, there shouldn't be an issue why you can't have both sexes as friends. Like I don't understand why
Exactly.
this women think, oh, guys
Right.
only think with one thing. Like I've had many female friends and I
Hold on. I'm just gonna start over. I see Woodcrest is in the chat, and I think he was offended by my saying, "Are you a gay?" Woodcrest, are you a gay?
Oh my gosh, bro! Can I mean, I am, but
Yeah.
can I ask
Hell
you
yeah.
a question? Why do you say a gay?
I don't know. Is that wrong?
Yeah, just ask if I'm gay, bro. It sounds like you're saying, "Are you going to a Walmart? Are you going to the Walmart?" Like
Oh.
you just the grammar's a little. It hurts.
I'll be
my
honest with you.
autism. It hurts
Most
my
people
autism, bro.
most people that come up here and that they are a gay, they don't correct me on that. I'm surprised. So you are a gay. Where are you from?
I am from. Where did everyone else go? Is it just me?
Yeah, I did a magic trick. I just wanted to talk to you. Go ahead.
Okay, I am. Hi. Ooh.
Where are you from?
I am from Washington State. Where are you from?
I'm in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh.
Oh, heck yeah. That place sounds cool.
Yeah, very cool. Can I ask
I've
you,
never been.
is a gay person born a gay?
Yes.
You were born gay.
Yes.
Do you practice religion?
Yes.
Okay. And do you think God created you gay?
Yes.
Okay. And what makes you say that?
Because I didn't wake up one day and say, oh boy, I wanted to be persecuted. And it's crazy to me that, persecuted as in a lot of Christians saying that you're gay and you're going to hell. Also, the thing that's going crazy to me is that gay people, as far as sins being out there and saying that, hey, let's go back to the Catholics really quick and say that how they tell the priest what they've done wrong, right? But as far as a gay person coming out and saying, hey, this is it, even if gay people are a sin, there's tons of Christians out there that have committed much other sins than just whatever gay is, man. Sorry, I'm a little faded, but if you think about it, if being gay was a sin, at least I admitted it. You know,
what religion do you practice?
People, What's up, bro?
What religion do you practice?
Oh, I practice non-denominational, but I'm not really. I don't call myself a Christian. I call myself a believer.
Okay, and okay. But whenever do you get offended or pissed off whenever you hear Christians, Catholics say it's a sin to be gay?
No, that's their opinion. I don't listen to them. I listen to Jesus. I listen to God. That's a human. Why would I listen to a human?
Of course, fuck them all. But do you think Jesus thinks it's a sin to sleep with another man?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, but we've had this debate, and you said in the chat that it's your first time in here. We've had this debate plenty of times where the Bible does say it's a sin, right?
Yes. But the Bible's also been rewritten multiple times.
Is there a newer version of the Bible where it says it's okay to be a gay?
Is there a newer version of the Bible where it's okay to have sex with a child? Oh wait, no, they replaced
why are you comparing it to that?
Because that was the verse that was replaced with sleeping with a child versus sleeping with a man versus another man. I'm sorry. Mistaken. It's so crazy that Christians protect pedophilia more than they protect like something that's legal. You know what I mean? Like two consenting adults. But then when the Bible said man should not sleep with child as he does with woman, they switched it up in the 1960s to say man should not lie with man as he lies with man. So therefore, gay people are just fucking evil. However, that man that robs the bank, he can go to heaven. That guy's gay, he's going to hell. Hey, but, there's a double standard to everything, right, hetero? Bro, it's such a fucking double standard with you guys. Like, the whole, quiz phase you got here, race mixing, good or bad. You're just here to get attention, man. And you're here to rage bait. It's crazy to me. Like, why do that? Why try to, ruin someone else's life and who they are just so you can get a little bit of attention? Like, why, bro?
All right, so how am I ruining people's lives? That's crazy. How am I doing that?
How are you ruining people's lives? Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, the way you're ruining people's lives... Oh, gosh. Am I one of those, over the edge people on TikTok? Give me a second. Dude. Give me a second. I am very faded, bro. What's up, man?
You okay, bro?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm chill.
Okay, you just said that I'm ruining people's lives. Why?
I am drunk.
Or how? Okay. So how am I ruining somebody's life with my photo? That doesn't make sense.
Not your photo, man. Your opinions. What I'm talking about.
But there's no opinion. Wait, I'm so sorry. I don't really give opinions, right? I just ask questions. So how are my opinions that I did not give affecting somebody's life?
Where did I go?
Well, you probably see about 3 phones in front of you.
Box.
There you go. You're on the top box. Very good.
Well, you could have told me that, bro. See, I should be doing this when I'm sober. I'm much more are
you less bitchy when you're sober?
Oh no, I'm more bitchy.
You're more bitchy.
I think I am.
Is that like a gay thing or no?
Your accent, though. Your accent's very soothing. I would love for you to read books to me. I'd pay you.
Okay. All right. Anything else before I move on to somebody else, my friend?
Bro, if you need to drop me, man, I love you, dude. All good vibes. Good vibes,
right.
man. You have a beautiful. What time is it over there?
It is 2:52 a.m.
Holy shit, bro. Sleep is a thing. You know this, right?
Yeah, sleeps for the week.
I love it. All right. Good night, man. I do apologize. I'll talk to you
All
when
right.
I'm not like this, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, Jay.
Oh, what's up,
What?
Hey, I got a question, man.
No, sir. You sound far away from your mic.
Hold on.
Wait,
Hey, I
Chris,
got a quick
call
question.
me a troll. I'm
Go-
not a troll.
go
I
ahead,
just-
no,
Do the
sir.
gay
No,
do
totally.
do they foreplay?
Different.
Do they do all the foreplay stuff?
Me?
Just a question.
I'm a pup, yes.
Wait, what's a pop?
Google pup play. Are you in front of your PC?
What am I? Did you say pop play?
Pup play. Like
Pup
puppy
play.
play. Leather, pup play. Sorry for the slurring.
No, it's okay, bro.
I do apologize. I'm being an
It's a
adult.
form
This climate
of
sucks
human
tits.
animal. So you're a pup?
I'm a pup. I mainly wear the mask because I feel like Batman and I look sexy in it.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
Really? You should do some research in it. It's pretty cool.
Well, so why is it cool?
Because it's cool to me. It doesn't have to be cool to you. It's just cool to me. That's something else. It's a
And
personal.
do your guy friends enjoy it?
Yeah.
Are you okay? It just says it's a form of human-animal role play where participants, often called "quote unquote" pups.
I do bark, yes.
Wow. Okay. That's different.
We all learn something new every day.
And why would other dudes like a gay dude that is a pup?
Because it's, how do I explain it? So in my community, there's a lot of, like, in the community of like leather, there's masters, there's slaves, there's pups, there's misters, etc. There's just this whole basis thing that I can't
That's
explain
rude,
to you
Cal.
when I'm. Yeah, you're gonna have to Google it, man. There's a lot, bro, but you're gonna. I can't really explain it to a straight guy. I'm just assuming you're a hetero because you sound hetero. Anyways, but yeah, it's kind of hard to explain it. No offense.
All right. Can I ask you, when you're looking for your next boyfriend, or if you already have one, do you look for money, looks, or personality more?
Oh, personality, 100%. I like to describe myself as if Liza Minnelli and Lucille Ball had a baby, left down the sun to dry for a bit, then was raised by Pee Wee Herman. I am drunk. Stop saying I'm drunk. I already know this. Goodness gracious.
What's
It's been
next?
a rough
What's
week and I've been
most
drunk,
important
man.
next? Looks or money?
Looks or money?
Yeah.
Looks, I guess. I don't really care
All
about
right.
money. Money's, yeah.
All right,
I don't
Wood.
care about money.
I appreciate you. The people in the chat want to hear your bark. Do you want to
When
bark
I'm
for them
drunk,
or no?
really, bro? I can't even speak when I'm drunk. You guys want me to do that? You wish.
Are you a
love
certain
all.
breed of
Sit
dog?
tight. Oh man, I hate you for that. So
No.
growing up,
To
my
be fair,
parents
somebody
always-
asked it in the chat.
It's chill, bro. It's chill, man. Like I'm not. There's so much hatred in the world right now. I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of being.
I
hating
agree.
on
There is a
people.
lot of hatred.
I'm tired of being
I don't.
rude. I'm tired of it. It's annoying, and I'm gonna be nice to you right now. I don't. Yeah, but
Wait,
growing
why
up,
would you be mean to me? That doesn't make sense.
because I felt like you were attacking me, and I do apologize.
How did I attack you?
Because of the questions, and I guess I'm not used to people like you having a lot of questions. You're a very curious person, David, and
Not
I
as
guess
curious as you, that's for damn sure. But that's kind of my thing. Like, people come up, I ask questions and get answers.
So you're just curious. You're not a dick.
And to be fair, the people in the chat wanted to hear your bark.
Okay, well, you guys are all dicks. Leave David alone. This guy's just fucking curious about the world.
Amen.
Like, god damn it, you guys are so rude to him and like putting other people on the spot.
Stop being rude to
think
me.
he's the mean guy. I don't think
Exactly.
so. That's kind of rude. I think it's the chat. Anyways, but no, woof. That's all I can do. But
Hey,
my
hey,
parents
the gay.
what's up, bro?
Hey, do you date black guys? Do you take BBC or anything like that?
None of your fucking business.
Why so much anger?
I'm not angry. I'm saying none because I said the F word. Can I say it? Can't I say the F word in a happy language? Like in a happy way? Like, yay, fuck. I'm getting fucked. Like, bro.
Thank you.
I never said that.
You said I was hostility. I was
just asking a question. Do you have a preference? I got a buddy. I got a cousin.
Dick is dick. Man is man. If anything, I like a man's
I got a cousin, dude.
personality.
He looking for a man, dude. I'm just saying.
Are you looking for a man?
No.
Is he looking for a pup?
Me? Then it's none of your business.
I just asked. I just asking you.
Go look for a wife.
It's not for me.
Go look for a wife.
All right. Well, if you, hey, let me ask you this: like, were you? Okay, he sounds kind of racist, dude. He's kind of racist, don't you think? YBD?
Why? Because he doesn't like black dudes?
Yeah, he don't take
BBC.
BBC.
Said that I like men. I like dick up my butt. All dick. What's racist about saying I like all pieces of penis up my butt? You goddamn hetero. Fuck. What's wrong with you, bro?
How much dick can your butthole take?
How much dick have you had up your ass? You in the closet piece of shit.
How much dick can your butthole take?
How much dick have you had, bro?
I'm asking you a question.
Shut the fuck up. How much dick have you had?
Do the butthole tighten up or is it...
Go fall in a vagina and drown. I swear to God, you're annoying.
All right. Something must have happened to this guy. He was traumatized at one point of his life.
You're not.
What the hell? Why? Don't drink in TikTok. Exactly. Who put W drowning? Who said that? Not D-Light saying W drowning in a vagina. That's too funny. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that one. He said go drown. Something to do with a vagina. He definitely said go drown. They'd end up fucking. They fake fight to start with. Yeah, the whole pup thing, I don't know. Imagine Big Gay Will, the pup dude, and Saharo on the same panel. Maybe that's what I start is. I could start hosting the who's a bigger gay. Jackie would block me if I did that. Gay as fuck. Yeah, but you have to take everything into account, right? Like when Big Gay Will turns on his camera and shows off that his nails are done. That's, a check mark for him. Thank you, Kelly. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. And is that guy a normal dude? A nice dude when he's not hammered on TikTok? Probably, I'm guessing. But whenever, yeah, I don't know. And the reason why I dropped everybody is I saw he got all upset when I asked the question, "Are you a gay?" And he was offended by the part of it, which I don't get. You know, he has a collection of flagpoles. Who does? What are you saying, Delight? Above average gay or just average gay? See, I can't judge that. Well, I don't even know what average gay is. Like, I think Loud and Proud and Big Gay Will, the biggest, the gayest, the willest, I think they're both super gay. They're just gay. Right? Loud and Proud, that's what he is. He's loud and proud. Big Gay Will comes up showing us his big gay nails. And that's that. I don't know what to tell you. Ultra gay. My gay friend would bitch Jackie. Loud and Proud takes the cake. Yeah, but I never heard Loud and Proud scream like the last guy that was up here. The last guy was screaming that he likes dick wherever and however and yeah, but Loud and Proud doesn't scream like that. Is the flagpoles. D-Light, I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about flagpoles. I miss those nails. Let's do a gay off. That's what I said. You have the biggest, the gayest, the willest. You have Loud and Proud and that last guy. I don't know. How is it that there are 200 people in here and not one opposition? He said he would take all. Oh, D-Light. The dog shit was. The dog shit? Oh, the pup thing. Yeah, I don't know, Jackie. I have no clue. That's going to be on my quiz tomorrow. Let's do some drama. Where is there drama, Michelle? I'll be honest, every time that the drama has been brought up to me, it's all been very boring drama. Like where I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you where they're who's we. We were lied about. Because we have religious views. Who's we? Meaning Jewish people? Me, Bianca, why you mad and pick Misha by Yo Mans is fighting with people? Even that I find very boring. Like, and the reason why I find it boring is I'm a huge fan of Yo Mans. Somebody texted me some drama and said, I got some drama for you. And then just followed up with a whole bunch of bullshit. Yo man's crashed out. Why? I've always liked Yo man's. Jackie, do you have drama for me?
Oh, real quickly, what happened earlier was a sickness of the highest disorder. But well, apparently, Douglas is pulling the strings and threatening Gemma, and I guess he was the one that pushed her to give my information to dox me. That's all I know for today. I didn't know, Bianca.
Thank you,
What
Kelsey.
happened with Yo Mans? I'm actually interested in
Oh
this.
gosh, this was a bad. It was just bad.
Does it have to do with genitals?
No, it has to do with abortion.
Oh, I wish I was there.
Sorry, I have to. I know you would have. You would have. But maybe it's better you weren't because it would have really escalated already beyond. It was a very bad. It was a very bad situation. So, No Limit held her second live ever, and we started. It started off with girl talk. Everybody was just talking. Who was on the panel? It was obviously No Limit, Daniela. Savannah came up. Why You Mad was there. Me. Was there anybody else, guys? Oh, and then Yo Mans. Okay.
Besides you and Why You Mad, everybody else is like watching paint dry. But let's go. Continue.
Abortion is murder.
So we started talking about AB, okay? And in that discussion, which, by the way, I should have just bowed out because the Bible says, like, New Testament says we shouldn't argue hypotheticals. It says avoid hypothetical arguments because it's not beneficial. It'll cause problems. But anyways, it did. So we were talking about abortion and you know, in the case of incest or rape. And then Yo Mans asked us hypothetically about if a child was to be impregnated through an abortion, or God forbid, one of our own, what would we do? And I would say we would follow through with the pregnancy, so long as, you know, she wasn't going to die. Obviously, if somebody's going to die, then Jackie agrees it's not a viable pregnancy. So nobody's going to survive. It's not worth it. Or, you know, so Yo Mans was really triggered by this because, you know, her history and the lack of autonomy in her life. And she kind of started flipping out. It started with, you guys are disgusting. Mind you, I'm not mad at Yo Mans at all. I'm not offended either. I understand what she's been through and, you know, she's working through her issues. But she said, you know, you guys are disgusting. And that's how it started off the conversation. And then it escalated to me because Daniela also took this position. Me and Daniela are the only people who are religious on the panel. So she took that position. Why You Mad was, you know, hyping us up, but I don't really know where, you know, she didn't really give a position.
She thinks it's murder too.
Yeah, I know she thinks it's murder, but she didn't actually say this is what she would do. So then she, you know, Yo Mans was like, you guys, I hope you don't have daughters because, you know, you're not going to protect them. And, you know, this is like what happened to me. But it was like, it started to get like really loud and screaming. And I'm just going to say what happened on the panel, and then anybody else can come up and explain what happened afterwards, because I only was there for 5 minutes of it. But basically, Daniela said, we have 70 people watching this live right now. Don't you think that because then Hannah came up and they were like, it's a zygote, da-da-da-da. What would you do? And another hypothetical situation. And Yo Mans was just over the conversation, and she was like, no matter what, you just need to kill that shit. So it got more and more it got more and more escalated. And then basically Daniela said, well, what if one of these people here watching this live are a product of rape? And you know, imagine how they would feel listening to this conversation. And Yo Mans like, I don't care. So then sure enough, somebody who is a product of rape, who is a viewer in this live, they might even be in here right now, came up And he was saying like, you know, who are you to question, you know, my worth and my value? Like, it's not right. And so then your man's freaked out, and she was like, why are you putting this male, like, why is this man centering himself in the middle of the conversation? How dare you? No Limit said he's also a victim of the rape, which I actually would agree with. I think that's even more thoughtful.
Yeah, but this isn't drama. This is like real life people getting hurt. So that's not drama.
No,
and
but
is this what you
happened
guys
after?
do during the day on this app? This is why I don't come on here during the day. That's boring as fuck. I like yo mans. You know, I mean,
Well, she
everybody
can't
has
dish
their
it out. She can't
what?
dish it out and not take it. She can't sit there
There's
and
no
say,
dishing out.
No, but it
From what
escalated into drama after, because I think her perception afterwards was that we bullied her. And I mean, the whole time we were really patient. Daniela said multiple times, guys, she's had a lot of trauma. Like, we're not offended. It's fine. Over and over again,
Crashing
Daniela
out
said that.
constantly. She needs to
And
stop.
then,
No, this is a habit of hers. She does this. Even, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, at first I felt really bad, but at the same time, like, you can't keep doing this. Like, she keeps traumatizing herself and putting herself in
all
these
right,
situations.
that trauma's not, or that drama is not. That's like serious stuff. That's yo miss who's been through, or yo miss, yo mans who has been through a lot, and maybe got offended by shit that was said, and maybe she shouldn't get defended.
so there was another thing that happened though that I didn't get to address, but somebody sent me a screenshot of Egyptian colonizer saying that I was involved in doxing somebody. Should I clear that up?
You cleared it up with him?
No, he doesn't know either. Like, the only person who knows, I think, is you and Jackie. Jackie, did I tell you about this Egyptian colonizer? No. Oh my god. Okay, so you guys want to hear the tea?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, Egyptian colonizer put out like a thing saying that I was a part of like a doxing group, which for me, one of the things when I saw that, it was very interesting the names that were left out and where he got those names. So long story short, here's the tea. There was somebody who used to be on TikTok, okay? And they ran TikTok. It ran the Hasbara space. If they didn't like you, they were out on every live, and they had the authority to block you immediately. Boom, 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 boom. But
were they more powerful than Daniela?
Yes. Yeah,
wow.
100%. So basically, after a while, she started to really run through people, and a lot of people were upset. But there was one person in specific, and I'm not going to mention them, but everybody here knows who they were, and they're really somebody everybody loves, was really concerned for their well-being because they're from the same community. And I mean, at this point, I think she wouldn't care, because whatever could have happened with that person already happened with other people on this app. So, you know, this was before people were taking it so far the way they're taking it now, before the doxing and the calling of this whatever families and stuff. So what we did was we created a Discord group chat where we were basically all like victims of this one person, and we were comforting them and like being like, don't worry, everything's gonna be okay, blah 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 blah. That group chat, somebody decided to make a troll account, and that was like the most egregious thing. And we told them immediately, like, come on, within 24 hours, take it down. It's not good. That person played dumb, whatever, it doesn't matter. They didn't take it down, but they eventually did. But that group chat was everybody that this Egyptian colonizer had put in that message saying that we're involved in doxing them. That group never had anything to do with doxing. We were just shitting, like, and complaining about this person. So I guess that's the tea, that's the drama. But nothing ever really happened there.
So Bianca's a doxer.
Why'd you say that? Oh my god, don't say that, because no,
I'm joking. Relax. No, she's not a doxer, all right?
I'm not a doxer.
Who was doxed, and when are they coming back?
Yeah,
cut it out.
I've been saying for months that I look forward to meeting that person.
Yeah, well, you know, I think the space is a lot more dramatic now than it was before. So what?
Daniela is saying Bianca with exclamation points.
What happened?
I don't
my
know.
God. Let's see. Yeah, but we never doxed anybody. We were just complaining about them. Did you send me a message?
You know what I really dislike?
You're calling upon her. Yes, I want her back. I like people like that. I like people that could stir
you're right.
shit up.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't.
Lelouch knows who it is.
Yeah, he knows. He knows who it is. Everybody who was here before October 7th knows who it is.
Did her and Daniela get along?
Okay, we're not going to go into the detail.
Just yes or no?
I'm guessing that's
I don't know. I don't know. But from what I was told third hand, they were not a fan.
Yeah, when Daniela answers that way, that means no.
Okay, so even more reason to bring her back.
I just wanted to clear that up, that if you guys saw that, there wasn't a doxing group. We were just, it was a group for people who were it was really bad. Well, maybe not as bad as now. I think in comparison to now, you couldn't even compare. But at that point, it was really like Lelouch. Yeah, it was really not.
Who gets along with her that I know?
I don't know.
Would I get along with her?
No. Yes, maybe. Yes.
Okay, if she came back on the app today, who would she hang around?
I don't want to say. She has certain people that are like really good friends of hers, and
well, I'm about to be her new friend.
Okay, God bless.
Is she blonde?
No, I don't think so.
Is she an honest person?
Okay, guys, that's it. You can ask me anything in private. Thank you very much. We're gonna. Lelouch, why don't you come up?
Can you reach out to her and get her back here?
I cannot. No.
Why?
She hates me.
Oh, Luke just put. She hates
me.
Bianca.
She hates me. She does not like me. She told everybody that I'm a secret missionary. That's the one who started it all, baby.
Oh,
yeah. She hates me.
Is she Christian?
No.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
But she likes apostolics because I think
Daniela says, Dave, don't bring her back, as if I don't even know who this chick is. However, if she gets in my queue, I'm dropping everybody and bringing her up.
If she comes back, God bless her. God bless her. Keep her, protect her from whatever is going on in this freaking app.
What happens if she joins up here? Would you say hello to her?
She wouldn't say hello to me, so I wouldn't. She would ignore me completely. She doesn't like me. She can't stand me. Out of fear? A fear? No, she just hates me. She just hates me. Hates me. So it's like,
Okay. You think she's ever been in here watching?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Let's go. Here comes Pick Misha. Go, Pick Misha. What do you got?
I just want to touch on what Danielle, my bad, Bianca was saying earlier. Okay, this was a drama live, Dave, because somehow that meant that me and Why You Mad were FBAs and that we hate or don't like African women. I don't know how that was concluded from abortions, but that's what was said. Okay,
but you're not even pro-life, so why is Yo Mad's mad at you?
Because apparently I allow African women to get bullied on my live. Mind y'all,
but we all know Yo Man's is one of the good ones.
Yeah, but she overdoes it though. She really does sometimes. Like she'll.
Okay, but she's been through some shit that a lot of people have not.
Okay, we've all been through shit. I hate to say that this way, and I've been through some horrible fucking shit myself. But I'm sorry, you can't do that every time. And for her to say like, "Oh, well, people who come from rape shouldn't have been born," like, I'm sorry, you can't say shit like that and then get upset when people clap back. Exactly. By the way, they didn't even clap back. They just stated their own beliefs. That's not being rude or bullying her. It's just like, for me, if you had an abortion, you are a whore. All right, I'm very clear on that. I'm
what if they repented? If they repented,
I don't give a shit. In that moment,
Jackie, that's ridiculous.
In that moment, you are a whore with the capital W.
Oh my gosh. Look, here's the thing though, Dave. We know she's been through some stuff. We even gave her grace up there. Danielle even said in Yo Mans, if Yo Mans yells at you, just let her yell because she's been through some real shit. We gonna let her have it and express herself. The only time it became an issue is when a man came up on a panel, which was Proud Infidel, and he said, I'm a product of grape. Are you saying that I should have been unalived? Why should I have been unalived? And I said, you know, like he's a victim too, right? He might not be a direct victim because he wasn't SA, but he's an indirect victim of that because he also suffers from what his mom suffers, okay? And he's going through some things. She said, no, he's a man, and I can't believe y'all would bring a man here to center himself. I was like, well, both y'all experiences is valid. You can't dismiss his and say his don't count, but yours does. Because y'all both went through some shit, so y'all both triggered, and it's, you know,
But
it
if she
affects.
should align with anyone, it should be with the child in the womb who cannot do anything to protect themselves. That's who should. This should. I'm sorry. Those are the victims. She was a victim, and so are the babies in the womb. I'm sorry. Like that to me, that makes no
That's
sense.
what we said, and then that turned to no limit. Pygmisha allows bullying of African women on her panel, and these are how FBAs are. I was like, okay, y'all reaching now, y'all just looking for something, but that's what was
Why
said
are you and Bambi beefing? Someone is throwing you under the bus.
because
I just
Bambi.
want to wait before we get to that because I look forward to that. That sounds more fun. Daytime drama on TikTok, very boring. And the reason why I say it's boring is because that's something that's very serious, and you're talking to somebody that had something very serious done to them, and I would not be laughing at them, regardless of how much they may scream or whatever the case may be. So, daytime drama F minus so far. Now maybe you and Bombi can. What happened?
Yeah, so Bombi also claimed that she was bullied because somebody called her a mental patient, but she
Who
said it
called
out
her
of
a mental
context.
patient? Daniela.
Lilac, Logan.
Lelock did.
Yeah. So Logan don't like she don't like Bambi, right? Because I guess when Bambi was going through her mental health stuff, she one day spazzed out on Lilac. I went on that live, but that's what Lilac said. So she said like it went just because you're going through something does not give you the right to talk to me crazy, which is what Lilac said. So I had a prompt up that said "Surviving Bambi and Issa, come share your story." It was like a troll. It was a trolling thing at first, but Lilac came towards the end, and then that's when it got serious. She said, "Okay, well, let me say why I don't like these two people." So all she said was, I don't like Issa because I told Issa that I was a survivor of SA, and for him to go to Nora and say I'm going to pay somebody to grape you was not okay. And we agreed with that. We said, yeah, you shouldn't tell women that. Why would you tell women you're going to pay somebody to grape them? And he said it's because Nora said something about his mom before. I mean, it still don't make it right. They both wrong, but you like saying that to a woman is crazy. And Lee Lack was triggered because she said, Issa, you know what I've been through. I considered you my friend. You used to call me and why you mad your sisters. And for you to go and say something like that, I'm not rocking with you. Okay. So she called Issa out for that. Obviously, Bambi's going to come in and defend her man. Okay. So Bambi came in, I find it funny. Why are you talking about my man? Where's your man? Type shit. And then Lee Lack was like, okay, let me respond to the mental patient, in the comments. First of all, I do have a man, but my man would never say no diabolical shit like yours just did. He would never fix his lips to say something like that. That was it. Then we became bullies. All of a sudden, we bullies. Can you
There's
tell
got
me
to be
that,
better drama than that.
Dave?
Like who told
Can you
us?
tell
Somebody
me?
had to
Can you
tell off
tell? Okay,
Daniela in
but
the
I
last
need you to
24
answer
hours.
this question. Do you think that's bullying?
No. I don't know what the fuck. I was bored from the jump
That's what
there.
I'm saying. She was trying
I'm
to.
not.
That's why I
I'm
told
not.
him. I said,
Hold
y'all
on.
reaching for an issue because
I'm not gonna
why?
lie. That Issa I haven't heard that, so I'm just like what? But other
What are you guys alleging he said? I'm sorry, I missed it.
So you
No,
can give
it's
Cliff
not
Notes if you want
alleged.
people.
He did
What?
say it.
What
I
did he
was
No,
say?
sent
I'm
a,
Just give
just
the quote.
yeah.
I was sent a recording of
Just what
Issa
did he
saying
say?
to Nora, "I'm going to pay somebody to grape you."
to grape
Okay.
Nora.
Yes.
Wait,
I'll be
That
honest.
sounds out
I
of
find.
character.
I
Okay,
thought.
go.
Hold on. I thought he said that something to Lilach. Like it. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. That's. I don't know how. Now that you say it that way, I'm like, what was said prior is not
That's
I
what
okay.
I
find that
said. That's
hard
what
to
I
believe.
said.
Wait,
will
stop,
shred it.
stop. Hold on. No limit. Do you have the recording of that? I find it, me personally, I find it hard to believe that Issa would say that. But then again, I've been surprised multiple times this week
No,
where I said,
I do have the recording. Why You Mad also has the recording. Lee Like also has the recording. So I mean,
all right,
anyone
fucking
but
play it. What?
It sounds so
No.
out of character. I feel like
Wait,
yeah.
so why are you
I
laughing
don't
when I
think
say
it
fucking
does
play
sound
it?
out of character.
No, because the way
I
you
don't
said
think
it was so funny.
I could see him do
No,
it.
I want to hear it.
Here's the thing.
Wait.
Issa is nice for the most part and innocent, but it's been times where I've heard him spaz out and I'm like, no, that can't be Issa. There's no way Issa said that. Like, there's no way he said it.
Me and Issa were ops at one point, so definitely Issa can say some off the wall shit. Never like that towards me, but we've definitely gone back and forth.
Well, apparently, Noor said something about his mom prior to that. I don't know what was said, but obviously Issa's sensitive about his mom. Nothing wrong with that. You can defend your mom and stuff like that, but your mom is also a woman. So either
Play
way.
the clip.
All right, hold on, because I gotta now take it from Telegram and then upload it to my Google Drive. So I'll be back.
All right, thank you. No limit.
Dave, can you just see what I sent you? Can you just confirm
Sure.
if you heard what I just sent you?
Bianca, quick question. Do you, or not do you, but when you go to people's houses, are you ever curious what's in their medicine cabinet?
When I was little, I used to do that, but now not so much. Not as an adult.
But tell me you're still not curious.
No, really, I don't care. I used to when I was a kid. I used to open up stuff. Be like, what's in there?
So you never look at someone's medicine cabinet and wonder?
No, not anymore.
Stop lying.
I'm like the queen of minding my own
Daniela,
business.
I don't want to blame you, Daniela. I'm just saying drama, when people are dragging you, it is more entertaining. No offense to you. It's just entertaining. The way you react also adds to the entertainment value of that drama. Yo man's flipping out about whatever she was flipping out about. That is not entertaining at all to me. One, because I am a fan of Yo man's. And two, you're talking about a very serious thing, right? And wait, I just want to clarify. I don't like when people drag Daniela on personal shit. I don't like that. I do like whenever they get quotes of what Daniela has done on this app and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of that.
By the
Anything
way,
that happens on this app, fair game, drag Daniela. Anything else, stop. Go ahead, Jackie.
But the thing is, they didn't attack her or her trauma. They were talking about something and their stance on it. So I don't see how that turned into a personal thing. Like, I get it, the autonomy thing, but it's, if anyone doesn't have bodily autonomy, it's the innocent child in the womb, not the woman committing the murder. Like, to me, that argument just doesn't make sense in itself.
Yeah, once again, it's just not if that was me, if that happened here, and I don't know how it got started or whatever, I honestly would drop everybody, let Yo Mans come up, cuss everybody out, and then move on. I just, I don't know. It's just not fun drama to me.
Well,
any man that comes for me, you have a small D. You tell him, Daniela.
Daniela, can you answer the question I just sent you? Because before I don't want to bring it up here, and I don't want to steal the thunder. It has something to do with what I just sent you, also, Dave. Also, T. There's just T. I don't know if we can talk about. So I asked Daniela first if we can talk about it. But look at what I sent you. Okay, we're free. We're free. We're free to talk about it. Did you see it, Dave?
Yeah, but even all that is okay. I mean, whatever you want to talk about.
No. Okay, yeah, you're right. Actually, now that I think about it, Danielle, I'm not gonna do it. Now that I thought about it twice.
Yeah, but what? Go ahead, Jackie.
No. This has nothing to do. Randy, Coptic, Egypt. It's the word for Egypt in Arabic, not Arabic. My bad. In their language, you idiot. Egypt literally means Coptic.
Well, I'm glad that one thing that has happened, if you guys don't pay attention, not Jackie, excuse me, Bianca and Daniela are communicating once again. So that's a great thing. Now, call me crazy. There were multiple mornings, and I mean dozens of mornings, where I would hope that they would be peaceful. All of a sudden, now they're peaceful. Why? Why are they peaceful now?
Actually, I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the Australian kangaroo.
You think? Well, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear the explanation.
I think that when you put everything on the table, and I think there were things working in the background that were creating issues. And I think we just also are tired of the back and forth. Like, it's very exhausting. So we can just be civil and like normal people, joke together. I'm not free of criticism from her. She's not free of criticism from me. Like, if she does something that I don't agree with or whatever, I already told her, I'm going to criticize you. And I said, and you can criticize me. You can even say, oh my God, Bianca's acting like a bitch. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to be offended by that. It's just taking things to another level. So I think, like, we all touched some grass and are able to be civil and normal. Isn't it more fun when you can just laugh with somebody and just be like, okay, that was ridiculous? Like with the whole finger crossing thing.
No.
Sure.
I'm not gonna fight. Why? Why am I gonna? Why would I spend my time continuously fighting with somebody? It's too much energy.
No, what you do is you let it build up, and then you pick your spot, and then rip them to fucking shreds.
Yeah, well,
That's what
God
you
forbid,
do.
but I don't think. I hope that.
Wait,
I
I'm so
hope that
sorry. What
doesn't
do you mean,
happen
God forbid? I
anymore.
watched it happen
No,
72 hours ago.
I'm saying God forbid it will happen again. I do.
Oh, okay.
I wait months. I hold every time. I wait. I up to a year. I can even wait, and I just remember everything. And I get like I hold it. I ignore it. I let it slide. and then if it culminates into something big, then I'm like, okay,
I can't do
my
that.
time.
1 second, y'all. I think it's in my TikTok DMs. So I gotta go check there. But why you mad if you hear send the video? Cause you have it, cause she's the one who sent it to me. So I
All
bet.
right, so okay, so I'm still saying Issa didn't fucking say it. And
Okay, well, he did say
Bombi's in here almost daily. Where's Bombi?
who knows? But she capped out too. But anyway, I'll be right back.
She's what?
She'll be right back. Yeah, I
So
can't do that though. Like, I can't hold shit and I explode immediately. And yeah, I
Oh,
still
okay.
have
Daniela
it
said
built
he
up.
did do it. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Jackie. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, I was telling Bianca, like, I'll explode and then I'll still be upset and I'll still explode and explode and explode. But that's
I don't think it's gonna
the
happen
me.
again. You want to know why? I don't think it's gonna happen because we all know each other now. Like, so we know what to expect. You know what I mean? Like, everybody understands everybody's position, and we just realize, okay, we need to just fucking accept it. But I think before, maybe because we didn't know each other, controversial opinions or criticisms and stuff like that were more offensive. But I don't think that. I think, like I said, everybody knows. Everybody knows already. It is what it is. So I got screenshots sent from somebody. Actually, I don't even want to do it anymore.
Why? What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't know. Why to?
You seem
She
discouraged.
doesn't want to be messy.
I don't want to, because it's not worth my fucking time. It's just not. Somebody else can do it. Never
Send it
mind.
to me. I'll do it. Fuck it.
Wait, Bianca, what just happened?
I lost all the juice that was within me to do it because it's like it's gonna start shit. People don't like getting called out. for their bullshit. And maybe I'm just gonna hold it in. I'll send it to somebody else. I don't know. I don't feel like I don't want to even give attention to it. I'll send it to Jackie because it's about Jackie. It's mostly about Jackie. So let me.
What?
Yeah, girl. Hold up.
What the hell? How do I not know this?
Okay. Yeah, you know it. I told you. Maybe you didn't understand when I told you, but I definitely told you yesterday. Maybe you were busy. Hold up. Let's forward you on Telegram because that's where it was forwarded to me. And then if you want to talk about it.
This is why daytime TikTok. You guys are very boring during
I'm not
the
here.
day.
I'm not here during the daytime. I'm busy. I was literally with family all day.
You guys are very boring throughout the day. And if the best drama is Yo Man's flipping out, where I don't care what really happened. I mean, I get it. Everybody's stating what they believe should be done, what they have learned from their religion. But I'm going to side with Yo Man's. I'm just, she's been through a lot, and I'm a fan of hers. And why are you saying, huh? What's so confusing? I'm just a fan of Yo Man's, and if she is going to flip out because she is triggered about what she is hearing, even if you say, well, why is she even flipping out about that? That doesn't make sense. A lot of people have not had done to them what she has, right? So you might not understand what is triggering or what could trigger somebody that has been in that position. So that's why. Whoa. Sorry, I just put my second headphone in and you started talking and it's super loud. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
You are not.
Go
ahead.
I don't know if Jackie's gonna talk about it. She can decide whether she wants to talk about it. But you know what is so funny? And we learned this. We fucking learned this that week that you had on your prompt. Is Bianca a liar? Okay, and what happened every freaking time? Anytime somebody had the nerve to get on your live to say, I'm a liar, what happened directly after that? They were exposed as being a liar. Anybody who fucking came up to accuse me of being a liar was always exposed as being the liar. And I'll just leave it at that. Leave it at that. That's what the funniest thing is.
Okay.
Randy, I don't know why you're so obsessed with me. It's very weird, but during that conversation, I think before I did confuse the names because somebody said a different name, and I said I'm not sure what his first name, but his last name is Elizondo. And then when I heard the second name, my brain farted, and then I confused the two names. Big whoop. I don't understand what's so scandalous about that.
There is somebody that just two random message. One said, I want to fuck up this drunk bastard, LOL. And then the other one says, Kapora was running alive at the same time Daniela was running alive. Is that true?
Yeah, I think so.
So should I play Boys to Men End of the Road now, or is it too soon for that?
No, they're friends still, I think.
But usually the chick from Israel is on his live now.
I don't know.
Okay, so that's
Jackie,
a non-story.
so what do you think?
Not gonna lie, both people. It's funny because they're all in on it. Like it's a group thing either, or it's just them together working. Pretty honestly, I just didn't expect it. For the people are going to be upset, but I definitely did expect it from people from this community to do that. But then again, it's the individuals. By the way, Douglas, just fucking, you're a weirdo. You're obsessed. You're a weirdo. You're a manipulator. You have these weird tendencies. You're obsessed with Jewish people. It's giving creepy. You were obsessed with black people and fighting racism. And then for some reason you flipped on that. You're for women, but then you're going to dox women. Make it make sense. You're a fucking weirdo.
All right, I got the recording right here. Y'all need
Wait, hold on 1 second. I got to follow up for Jackie. Douglas, to me, my perception was he just plays the replays. Somebody criticized, he gives his commentary, which I really don't get. Of course, like why wouldn't he? But why now is his name getting involved in drama over the last 10
It's
days?
it's always been involved, I guess.
I've
Apparently, he
never
was.
once heard his name in drama
No,
until
I know
10 days
because
ago.
he like throws people under the bus, I guess, when it's about to get to him. So from what I understand, which I could be wrong, I wasn't here during for a lot of it, but apparently he was cool with Yossi. They would dox people together or something like that. Yossi basically called him his bitch, and then last minute when shit was hitting the fan, Doug literally threw everyone under the bus to protect his ass so he could still be part of their little weird fucking Telegram groups. I don't know. But Douglas just seems like the appropriate way. He just seems like a fucking loser that wants to be accepted and is just a vile person.
Yeah, but if you're see, that's where it contradicts for me. To me, it seems that he goes live, replays everybody's replay.
That's just a recent thing, though.
Just
That's literally recent.
hold on. Take shots at anybody and everybody, which I'm a fan of, no problem. Criticizes everything, everybody, big fan of that as well. The thing that is different is his name getting brought up in drama, and Bombi is here.
He doesn't criticize people that he gargles their nutsacks. So I don't know what you're talking about. He'll criticize other people.
You just said he consistently throws people under the bus.
Yeah, when it's about to hit the fan, like when Yossi.
Okay, so whoever he's cool with, he defends.
Yeah, like he'll gargle their nutsack.
All right, just like I defend people. Not many, but I do defend some.
Yeah, if they're wrong, you shouldn't defend people, but he defends even the people that are wrong.
No, I defend them even when they're wrong.
Oh my goodness, please don't do that.
I'm just being honest.
I know, I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Bombi is in the queue. Bombi was in the queue. Bombi, we're about to hear your man. Daniela, yeah, she does the same thing. Okay, and I think, Jackie, I think a lot of people on this app, if their quote-unquote friends are in the wrong, they just remain quiet, and that's fine. I think Daniela goes above and beyond to defend them, even when it's a lie or even when it's wrong. That's Daniela, and I'm somewhere in between the two. Sometimes I will verbally defend it. Wait, what?
Okay, well, we got to stop doing this. And I say this with love because it's not biblical. It's against the Bible. You cannot defend people with a lie. You can't defend liars. It says it in Mishlei. It says it in Tehillim. You can in Proverbs and in the Psalms. It says you are not allowed to do this. So you have to stop. You can't do that.
Exactly. So let's stop bearing false witness, y'all.
What about if they're in the wrong, but it's not a lie?
What do you mean?
You shouldn't defend it. No,
You shouldn't defend it. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're wrong, they're wrong. Like me, Bianca knows, don't ever defend me if I'm wrong. And that's why there are times where she'll try to like let me know, like, hey, you're being vile. Like there are plenty of times that she's done this with me. I'm being vile. She knows it, and she's trying to check me in the. You can keep your friends honest without being fucked up to them.
Accountable.
But call them out when they're doing something, and she's done it with me multiple times. Like, yeah, people, and that's where people were like, "Oh, they're about to stop being friends." It's like, no, it's just
no, never.
Yeah.
I have friends that I've made online from like 7-8 years ago that like
messy,
doesn't ride or die. She doesn't like me. I would be her friend. I would 100% be her friend.
Yeah, you don't hear Jackie saying, "Oh, Bianca bullied me because we didn't agree on something." Like, that's weird. Anyway, let me play this recording real quick. It's only like 10-15 seconds, okay?
So what you gonna do? I already did mention your mother. What you gonna do to me?
I'll pay someone to grape you.
Did y'all hear that, or do I need to play it again?
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
Okay.
I never heard Issa really say anything like overly offensive.
Oh no, he said.
I mean, it is what it is.
Before he said some crazy things.
How long ago was that video from?
Maybe a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So
Weeks? Yeah, this
okay.
was
So
recent.
okay, maybe I'll say it. I hope it is from a couple weeks ago because that'll go to show that Bombi's mental health has gotten better, and Issa has gotten more and more extreme since they've been virtually fucking dating. Okay, so I'm hoping it's from a couple weeks ago, so that could be the case.
The
No, what
crazy
you
is
mean?
running off.
He said some crazy things before they even got together, like to other people. So I mean, this just
Really?
shocked me the second time. The first time I heard, I was like, wait, is that even Issa speaking? Like I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And then this was the second one, and it's just like, damn. And that's all he
Yes,
left
it's
with
Bombi's
saying.
fault.
All Logan said was, "That's messed up that you said that. You know, I've been a victim of SA. So for you to say that to women, like, it's just
But
messed
why
up."
she make it about herself? It has nothing to do with her. He said it towards Nora. The fuck?
No, but she was saying why she didn't like Issa. It was a whole bunch of things, like, but this was one of them, okay? And she was calling out hypocrisy, and then Bambi came in defending her man. That's fine, but then Lilac clapped back and called her a mental patient. And to be honest, if you came at me, I'm gonna clap back too. I don't know if I would have said that, but I'm definitely clapping back. So all I'm saying is, none of y'all is innocent. Y'all was both came at each other. Don't go around this app line saying you was bullied on my live. Stop the rumors and stop calling me an FBA. Saying
Oh
that we
yeah,
don't defend.
Daniela just put in the chat when Issa and Laura were talking, he had zero drama. Fuck yeah,
Damn.
yeah, I believe that.
Why'd they both go on Coffee Cup?
Well, they're
They
trying to
talking
figure
shit.
out a game plan on what the fuck they're doing, I guess.
No, I went to go see the article that I sent you because I wanted to ask you something about the war and stuff. Because I saw that Donald
You
Trump
sent me an
rejected-
article?
Yeah, or a tweet. I sent you a tweet, and it said it was a clip of Bibi saying that America is going to go in and get the uranium. Did you see that?
I watched some of the interview. I don't think he said that directly, did he? The way that I took what he said was, that is still left to do, and whenever what's his name, Major Garrett, like pushed him on it, he said something like, "Well, I'm not going to tell you what our military or the U.S. military is going to do." But maybe in a different part of the interview, he said something different. I didn't watch the whole thing. Did he say that the U.S. is going to take it out?
I don't know. I just want to know if you heard about it.
No,
didn't watch the interview.
I saw clips of the interview. Yeah, there was nothing surprising that Bibi said. To me, Bibi will do anything and everything to keep this war going.
So the
What?
quote, the tweet quotes, it says Bibi said that Trump said to him, "I want to go in there."
Mm-hmm.
That's what it said. That's what the quote was.
Gotcha. My follow-up, if I was Major Garrett, was, when did he say that? Because if he said it at the beginning part, that's different than now. But who knows? At some point, Trump's got to do something. If Trump feels that he could just take out everybody, then he's going to have to do that. How much longer can he sit there in a ceasefire? And I just don't get the thought process. What are we doing?
So the other day I heard you say that you were wrong about the U.S. not dropping another bomb in the Middle East. I didn't know what you were referring to. When did that did it happen?
Oh, somebody came up here and told me. I just said, if that's the case, then I'm wrong. I didn't even fact check or anything. Like, I remember the opening days of this war, I was checking Twitter nonstop, all 4 major news channels on the YouTube TV channel that I watch, covering it nonstop. Nobody's even talking about it. And I'm not on Twitter looking for shit. Like, I don't know.
What does it mean then that...
Wait, why did the guy... I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Bianca. But why... Somebody lit... And it was somebody that's been up here plenty of times, I thought. That came up here and said that Trump was dropping bombs again.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that. Did anybody in the comments? Did you guys see that? I didn't see that. I looked when he said it. I'm like, oh, what's happening again? And I went to go check. I didn't see it.
But what were you gonna say?
Dave,
Yeah.
the guy that was just on your panel, the pup play, posted a video about being on your panel.
Why? Like talking shit?
I don't know. I have to go watch it.
Wait, what happened? I missed. What did you say, Jackie?
I had a gay up here. First of all, Jackie was up here with a couple other people, and we were having a full-on conversation. And I asked somebody, "Are you a gay?" And I just see a guy with a rainbow flag commenting in the chat about me saying gay. So of course I drop everybody, get him right up here, and go ahead, Jack. Just play it, Jackie, if you want.
I don't have a second device, but it already has like 125 views.
That's funny.
All right, Bombi. First of all, Bombi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm doing okay. I heard someone was saying something about my man, so I needed to come up and figure out
Well,
what's
don't
going on.
refer to him as your man. Okay, don't refer to him as your man because
That's my man.
he's not
So
your
tell me
man
everything.
until you fucking meet.
Shut the fuck up.
Hold on, Bombi. Daniela in the chat says Bombi needs to apologize to us for
I
lying
apologize to
that we
shit.
bullied anyone.
Yeah. That's what the. Be waiting a very long time for that. I'm not apologizing to anyone for anything. I said what I said, and I stand by it.
So what happened?
Yeah. So for 2 days, two different people were left in tears on No Limits app, and that's just what it is. They brought up past, they bring up trauma, they want to sit there, bully people, and when bullies get called out, they want to do everything but look like a bully. Like, I mean, do better. All I'm trying to do is help people, and they just want to be so worried about having the label bully. Like, it is what it is. If more, and bully doesn't mean you're doing like a specific thing. Bullying just means that if there's more than one person attacking someone, and you're bringing up specific trauma for them, well, it doesn't matter necessarily how they react. It's about taking accountability that you platform this and you're allowing.
Wait,
shit
but
like
that's
that.
not what. But Bambi, that's not what happened. When we were on the live, we were talking about it. Yo Mans was the one who presented the hypothetical question. Yo Mans didn't like our answers and started. The first thing she said was, "We're disgusting," and then she went on the offense. And when the guy came up, she was double triggered because she says, "You can't be centering a man." And then he reacted back towards her, but it wasn't bullying. Nobody was bullying her. We were trying to be patient.
No. But Bianca, respectfully,
Dave,
it's for
Telegram.
me. 1 second. The thing is, it's not just about the Yo Man's thing, okay? There's something else of what they done the day before. And
Okay,
that's where my thing comes from, bullying. Now, if you look at the repeated history and the repeated behavior of this specific group and what it is that they've done to people on this app, I'm sorry, they're bullies. Whether or not in that specific incident with Yo Mans was bullying or not, okay,
Okay,
they
I
are
understand.
bullies.
You're saying in general. It's a general statement,
Yes,
not necessarily. Okay,
they are
okay.
bullies. Yes, they are bullies.
I don't say I agree, but what I'm saying is I understand now why you're saying it, not specifically in regard to that conversation. Okay.
Yeah, they're bullies. But listen, regardless of that, like, I mean, I don't know why my opinion means so much to people. Like, I don't know why people are demanding apologies of me. Like, if I say something and I give my opinion and I give my take on something, I don't know why my opinion holds so much weight. Like, just take it and move on. Like, what do you want me to do?
Bombi, I was just accused of bullying. I'm gonna play a video for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So tonight I fell into a homophobic trap. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel good. I feel like people just make fun of me for being who I am. Nice. I pray you all got the satisfaction that you wanted. Making fun of a gay man for admitting who he is. You won. Congrats. Fuck you.
Oh hell yeah! I need that dude back here. Stat. Bombi, that is a gay man that came up here. He was offended because I asked somebody, "Are you a gay?" He was offended by A, and then he came up and proceeded to tell everybody that he is a pup and a pup,
What the hell is
and
that?
that is
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. No, he didn't.
he's a puppy.
Is it like the furry, like that weird bullshit?
He even barked.
Oh my god.
Yes, he barked before he left.
Oh god. Ew. Oh.
The
yuck.
username is in the chat right now if anyone wants to go support him after he was brutally bullied by Dave.
And to be honest, I didn't bully the man, but he was entertaining. At one point,
different strokes.
wait,
for
hold on
different
one
folks.
second. At one point, he offered to pay me to read to him. So tell me a person that got bullied where he was asking me to read to him. So it is what it is.
He was
All
also
right,
hitting
so
on Dave indirectly.
Yeah, no, 1 second. So the one thing that I just wanted to address was what was said about Issa.
Dude,
wait,
no one cares.
I'm so
No, I
Bombi.
care. That's
Hold
my
on
man.
one
That's
second.
what I'm here to
Hold on
address.
one second. Yo Man's had a meltdown. I already talked about that. Who had a meltdown the day before?
No one, not me. I don't have.
You said two
meltdowns.
people on two different panels.
Yeah, no. That I got bullied on No Limits.
Oh, you
panel.
were the
I
second
did-
person that got bullied.
I didn't have a meltdown though. No, I didn't have a meltdown.
And who did you get bullied by?
By Logan, by Why You Mad, and No Limit allowed it on her panel.
How did they bully you?
Well, yeah, because how did they bully me? When you refer to someone as a mental health patient and then you accuse them of selling intimate pictures of yourself online, and then you refer to them as using men as cash points and all of that
Wait,
stuff.
but did you say something first?
Jackie, shut the fuck up, and how about you let me explain before you make your judgment, okay?
Well, why don't you tell the story from the beginning?
No, you always have questions to ask. I'm telling you what happened, okay? I'm not telling you. No Limit opened a live specifically saying surviving Bambi and Issa. It started off trolling. It started off very innocent, very lighthearted. There was no issue. It turned very dark towards the end. Okay, it wasn't what I said or what I done. It was. To me, it was a lot of bitterness, a lot of jealousy, a lot of people wanting to take shots at me, my past being brought up, and me being mocked for doing specific things that I've done in the past that I've moved on with and I've made peace with. So I didn't have a meltdown on it. No, I removed myself. I blocked those people. I just moved forward. But at the end of the day, when I see someone else like my other sister, Yo Mans, on that same platform, right, freaking out, having a meltdown because she's not able to speak and she's being muted and she's being dropped, okay, and that specific group of people are responsible for having attacked a lot of people on this app, then yes, I'm going to speak out about it and I'm going to call them bullies. All right. If you don't think that the group of people like Daniela and Kapora, and
Hey, Bombi, real
the rest
quick. Do
of
you
them-
need me, Bombi? Are you saying this for me to respond? Or are you
No.
just getting it off your chest?
No, I'm just getting it off my chest.
Okay, just
because-
know I'm cussing somebody else on
yes.
cussing them out, but just carry on. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So when you have someone like No Limit, who is a certified 100% leg humper, who when yesterday I asked her directly, what have I done to you for you to allow someone like Logan to come up on your panel, and because she has past issues with me and Issa, right, come up on your panels and talk about me and talk about my man and talk about all and talk about things that actually have nothing to do with her and defame his name and talk about my name in a specific type of way.
Bambi,
right?
can I
I've
ask
never.
you, baby?
Wait,
Bambi, can I ask you a
yeah.
question about No Limit played the recording of Issa saying that, and it feels like super out of character, and like, you know,
Yes, I'll
it's
tell
so
you what
weird.
happened before that. Before
Yeah,
that,
that's what I was gonna ask. Can
Nora,
you tell us the
yeah.
build up?
So the build up to this was it's like a neutral platform where people like Nora go this and that. All right. Number one, on the recording from it before, you hear Logan and you hear No Limit saying we believe Nora. Nora said it snows in Gaza. Number one. Okay, Nora's the same person that denies grape on October the 7th. Nora's the same one who W's the IRGC, who used methods of grape and sexual abuse on women. Nora's the same one who W's Hamas. But now all of a sudden we believe Nora. Why? Because it fits your narrative to try to defame my man. Issa's reputation on this app speaks for itself. He's not the one. He had a moment of anger because she decided to sit there and curse out his mother multiple times. She decided to sit there and curse me out multiple times. He's not a fucking robot, okay? He has emotions and he reacted out of character. I spoke to him about it. Why
Okay,
you
Bambi,
mad
all
even?
you had
Why
to
you
say
mad
was
even?
that.
Shut,
Okay, you're
Jackie,
no,
Jackie,
you're
for the
doing
love
too
of God,
much.
no, shut the fuck up,
No,
Jackie.
you're doing too much. Just
no.
say she cursed out his mom, and that's it. We get it.
It doesn't matter though. Who are you to decide how I explain what I explain?
Because no one gives a fuck about everything
So
else.
to get the fuck out of here, you don't have to listen then, bitch.
You're just annoying. Literally, all you had to say was she cursed out his mom. That's it. Game over. Everyone knows what a piece of shit Nora is. No one's fucking surprised. I don't know if she dropped her. That was the mod. Either way,
The mod. It wasn't me.
yeah. But the thing to bring up, everyone knows what kind of piece of chara Nora is. Like she knows she's what she is. But either way, I wanted like I don't. All you had to say was literally cursed his mother. That's it. I've cursed someone's mother, and the most horrible things I've said. That's just what happens. Sorry. We can bring up Bambi's past. Hold on. What was the comment that was said to what's her face for her to call her a mental patient? I'm like No Limit. What did Bambi say to what's her name? Mother of Pearl. Pikmisha, you can't just type it?
Duck.
Okay, yeah. What did she say to Lilac that Lilac said mental patient? What was the comment? I just want to get straight to the point, honestly.
Okay, listen, Bombi, whenever I am on mute and focused on the other app, we can't have a screaming match, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to explain something and Jackie kept interrupting me. Okay, so I'll tell you, Jackie. Yes. So Nora cursed out his mother. All right. Number two, when Lilac's coming up and talking, and it's meant to be surviving Bambi and Issa, tell your stories, right? She didn't have a story to tell. She decided to tell what happened between Nora and Issa. So I wrote in the comments, imagine having a man and being obsessed with mine. That's what I wrote. And then she said, let me address the mental health patient. I'm also going to address something else in the comments. You've got No Limit copying and pasting Napster and what Nora are saying. We can bring up Bambi's pastor as well. So yes, and so like, and this is what I mean. And then they'll turn around and say they're not bullies, but they're talking about something that I done when I was having a mental health break. When I was
You're
sick.
also a bully, though.
How am I a bully? What have I done?
Because you're
What have I done?
Because you're taking shots at some. Okay, so let's say she went up, Lilac went up. You were taking shots at her.
Because
so
she went up to talk about me specifically, and she's
Okay.
talking about my man. Are you okay in the head? Like, what is wrong with you,
Okay,
Jackie?
I need to okay,
I'm
I'm going to focus
confused.
on this. I just want to hear from Bombi.
Thank you. And I don't
Okay.
understand who Jackie is being.
No,
paid by.
don't go
You're a
after
bully.
Jackie after I asked her to be quiet, because then she has to respond. Okay,
But
so
her
just
always
let it
has
be.
an unpopular opinion. Anyway.
And that's fine. That's why I like
So,
Jackie.
Okay.
So your beef with Lelok is because she went after Issa. She went after Issa because Issa made the comment about Tenora, correct? Okay, nobody agrees with that comment. It was wrong, right?
He's human. He's allowed to go over
Of
his
course,
emotions.
I'm not saying that. Of
And
course,
yeah,
you're
when you
stating
have
he's a
Nora
human
sitting
being.
there,
Yes, of
yeah,
course.
when you have Nora sitting there cursing his mother, cursing me out, that's it. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is. You know
Okay,
how
no
many
problem.
times people have said the most vile, horrendous things on this app? That's the level it gets you to. Why is this being dragged, and why is he being made out to look like this, especially for
It's
someone
not
like
being
Nora?
dragged. It was
Yes,
just
it
brought
is.
up. It's not being
Because
dragged,
Okay,
why?
bro.
but
We
He
Bombi, I
It's
don't
not
want this
dragged.
to.
stop
I want to
interrupting
say it
me.
directly to you because I said it when you weren't here. I just want to compliment Issa that Issa, since you guys started quote unquote dating, like I'll put an eye roll emoji next to the dating, of course,
Shut up.
but you have gotten better with your mental health, and it seems Issa's going the other way, where I never heard him say horrendous things, and now he's saying unhinged
We said no.
things.
No. Let's not act like he's going around every single day doing this. He had
Sure,
a
just one
moment.
time's enough for me.
Okay, well
One
that's
time
fine.
leads to 10 times.
How many times have you heard people say the most vile, disgusting thing on your panel, and
Sure,
you
and
don't
it all starts
constantly
with
bring
one
up?
time, and before you know it, you're saying it nonstop.
Okay,
That's what I've
well
seen.
he isn't at the moment, so I don't know what.
Okay,
the
great, because he's
conversation's about.
sleeping
And up until
probably or on his lurk account.
No, up until that point, we can have a conversation. But he said
But-
it once. You've got Nora who comes on here constantly saying the same thing again and again and again and again and again. You've got Nora coming up.
Wait,
here
are you really
constantly-
comparing a terrorist to Issa? I'm just
No,
curious.
no, because that's what we're doing, right? We're taking a TS word. No Limit comes up specifically.
that's what you just
No
did.
Limit's not a
Wait,
terrorist.
No Limit comes up. 1 second. No Limit
No,
comes
Bambi,
up.
you're
Specifically
twisting it.
retells a story and
No,
leaves out
stop
an
it.
important part.
That's
of
not
it.
my point. That's not. No one
So-
left it out. They literally
Yeah.
said that she cursed his mother. They didn't leave anything out. My thing is, you're sitting here saying that Nora does X, Y, and Z. Nora's a terrorist and missing like 70 brain cells. All right.
Wait, how is Pikmisha? I'm so sorry, Jackie. How is Pikmisha saying she's lying? Bianca, were you there?
Well, bring her up. She has the recording.
It's not there for the Lilach conversation. No, I don't know
Okay.
what they're talking about.
Oh well, I have Pikmisha, Nora, and Why You Mad.
Definitely not
Why you
Nora.
mad? Why you mad first? Why you mad? Oh,
It doesn't matter. I brought them both up. Nora, I'll bring you up after I figure this out. I don't.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna make things explode.
So when
be
Bambi's
honest.
lying, and don't say that I'm copying and pasting what Napster and them was saying, they were copying and pasting what I said. I said that we could bring up your past too, because you was talking about people's past, but then at the same time was also saying, why are we bringing up people's past? That was me from before, yada, yada, yada. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
whatever.
you're talking about things from me for a year and a half ago. I'm talking about things that you guys have done literally within the last week. We're not the same. You can
Who's
bring
you
up
guys?
my past,
Who's you guys?
absolutely.
Who's you guys?
Absolutely. All
Black
of
people.
you, the ones that sit there, sit aside and talk what you guys want to talk and think that no one can say anything to you. No, you don't get a pass with me. I'll call
Okay, first of
everyone out
all,
on
that's
their
not
behavior.
bullying. Just because Lilac came up and said she don't like you, that's not bullying.
I don't listen. First of all, you guys are the ones that scared of Lilac, not me. I don't give a fuck about that
Well,
bitch.
Why You
I'll call
Mad's
her
good
out the
friends
same
with
way.
Lelok, so
Yeah, W.
Like, well,
Lilac.
you keep saying you're
nobody
just mad because
scared.
when do I mention Lilac? When do I talk about her? I
ain't
don't care
nobody
about the girl.
scared. Ain't
I
nobody
don't care about. Yes,
scared.
you are why you mad because your tune
That's crazy.
changed. Your tune. You're the one that changed when she came up. Before she came up, you were trolling me about having beans on toast. Suddenly, when she comes up, you want to sit there and say I'm selling digital pussy. Like,
Yeah, she said that because she was
make it make
defending
sense.
Lilac because
Who
you came
is
at her.
talking to you? I'm addressing why you mad.
Bitch, I
Like,
don't give
I'm
a fuck.
sorry,
I
you
speak when
guys
I
are
want to,
scared.
hoe.
I'm
The
sorry,
fuck?
you guys are scared of her. I'm not.
No. Listen, guys. Once again, if somebody says something crazy and nobody else is talking, it will just drop that person. However, if the system or whatever it is cannot figure out who's saying it, they just take away my live access. Issa, stop hiding. Okay, so what was Bombi lying about?
Yeah, so she a liar. So anyway, like I was
What
saying,
did she lie about though?
she
R,
lied
what's up,
about
baby? Go ahead.
she lied about her being attacked by Lilac, because Lilac wasn't even talking about Bambi at first. She was talking about Issa. Bambi became the topic when she started throwing shots at Logan because she was defending her man, which, like I said, obviously you're going to defend your man. It is what it is. But now you inserted yourself into the situation that Lilac was talking about, specifically about Issa. And she clapped back. She called her a mental patient. Like, you said something in the comments to trigger her, and then she said something back. You were not bullied on my live. Just stop saying that. You're a cat. If anything, Bambi's the bully. And we could talk about many times that you bullied people, Bambi. All I did was host a live. Bambi can't say that I bullied anybody, but what she's gonna say is, oh, but you paneled, you allowed this on your panel. Okay. And Dave allows people to say whatever the fuck they want to say on his panel. Dave, are you a bully?
Apparently, somebody just made a video. Thank you, Charles. Somebody just made a video that I was
Exactly.
a
She
bully.
was not bullied. She capped out. She said that, oh, talk about what happened before. We just played the recording. You even hear
Okay, so what did she lie about though? Very directly.
she lied about being bullied and that I'm an FBA apparently, and because I allowed this, it means that I don't like Africans or
Thank you, Ted.
African women, and she turned it into like an FBA thing versus I think she was just looking for something, to be honest, because that was a reach. I was like, where the fuck did this even come from? We was talking about abortion. What that got to do with Africans? So
Oh wait, this was the same conversation when Yo Mans crashed out?
yes, the abortion conversation, okay, where what's her face? Yo Man's told Proud Infidel, you are not a victim just because your mom was raped and you're
Thank
the
you, Tal.
product of rape. You can't say you're a victim, but like you can't say that because he was triggered too. So all we did was validate both their experiences, and we told her be respectful because he's also going through some things. And she said that why you man was a dick crazy or something like that because she let a man speak, and that we want her to accept that he's a victim. But like, how? What does that have
Wait,
to do
hold
with
on one
ethnic?
second. Yo Mans called Why You Mad Dick Crazy?
Yeah, and then Why You Mad called her a carpet muncher after, and then she got mad and
Oh
said they were calling me
no.
names, but Why You Mad didn't call her a carpet muncher until Yo Mad started getting disrespectful and called her dick crazy. So yeah, it was a lot of lies told. Has nothing to do with African women. Bambi has yet to prove that point that she was trying to claim. But yeah, that's that. So she was capped out.
And why is Bombi now saying W Dapper?
I don't know.
That's different.
Dapper has called her bald before, so it just don't make no sense. She's probably just saying it because like me and Daniela don't like Dapper, but like it don't bother me. I don't.
Oh, you and Daniela.
I've never had any big run-ins like with Dapper like that, so it really don't offend me. She thinks she doing something, but Why You Mad also don't like Dapper, but she's had her encounters with him, so she just saying it to like I guess get under people's skin. So, but it don't bother me. I don't know why she like.
Okay, so do you need to play a tape for anything before I bring Bombi up?
No, I can play the tapes. Like if anything is said that's wrong, I do have all the recordings, but other than that, that's it. So,
But Bombi's gonna come up and say, "Where did I lie?" And I'm not clear on that.
She says she was bullied.
Well, that's her opinion, right? It's kind of like Yo Mans felt some type of way. That's her opinion.
But you can't say you was bullied when you was bullying other people. I'm confused. And then she called me the bully, which don't make sense because she said that I was a bully, but then today she said, well, you allowed the bullying on your panel, so which one is it?
Who was she bullying?
No, I'm just saying because she said we're going to call out bullying. I said, if we're going to call out bullying, no one on this app has ever called me out for bullying. That's never been something I was called out for because I don't do that. If anything, I'm just a comment troll.
Just a leg humper.
I wouldn't say that. Bambi was the CEO of Leg Humping. Just remember that.
Yes, and you took her spot.
Now
All right, Bombi, go ahead.
Now she just leg hump for other people.
That's fine. Yeah. So an opinion number one, because No Limit's very slow. An opinion isn't a lie. Number two, who did I bully?
You bullied many people on this app.
Give me a name.
Savvy. You
Well, we
bullied
could talk
Savvy at
about.
one point with
Okay,
what's her face?
I was about to say Savvy.
Me and
You s-
Savvy are cool. Number one, me and
Okay, but
Savvy
you
are
did
It
cool.
don't
bully
matter
her
We
if
at
you're
have
cool
one
no
now.
point
You
with
issues.
still
that
bullied her
We have
before.
no
with that shoe
issues. You
cube nut
guys,
job.
can bring up something from a year ago. Give me something within the last 6 months since anyone that I bullied. Tell me, go
What do you
on.
mean you did bully
Me and
Savvy within the last 6 months?
Savvy are cool. I'm talking
It don't matter
about
if y'all
an
cool. The fact of the matter
experience.
is you
Oh my
have
god, why
bullied
is she
people on
talking
this
over
app.
me? Why is she talking over me? I don't
'Cause I
understand.
Jan said me. I don't know if that's sincere or not.
Yeah. Of course. Now I'm the bully because I've started opening mental
Oh
health
yeah,
lives.
Jan said something
And
about
people,
Bambi said something about her mom.
clearly I can't talk on here, Dave. So just bring me back up when I can actually be able to talk because you have this one here who's the voice for everyone and feels like she needs to defend everyone and anyone.
Bambi, just read the comments.
Anyone
Everybody's
who
calling
comes,
you out.
I could care less about
Everybody's
the
calling
comments.
you out. You fake.
Oh,
That's
wait,
all it
hold on
is.
one second. Laura is chiming in. I don't see
Yep.
Laura criticize you often. She says you body shame women on this app.
Yeah,
I've never heard.
I call Nez a fat bitch because she is. And number two, Nez
That's not
says the
very
most
nice.
There
about
it is,
me.
y'all. But she's a hypocrite, right?
A bully isn't someone who stands up for themselves. There's
But
a
they put a
difference
picture up of
between
Nez. She's
clapping.
not overweight at all.
That's my opinion. My opinion
Oh wait.
isn't
No, I'm
that.
sorry. I got Nez and Nora confused.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
they're two different people.
That is
Anyway,
true.
me clapping back at someone isn't the same.
Yes, Lo, tell 'em.
Okay? Someone says something to me, I'm not a pussy. I'm going to say something back at them. Yan wanted to sit there and mock my addiction, mock my mental health. So she got
Wait,
what
hold
she
on,
needed
Bobby.
to get.
Me correcting
it.
myself and getting them confused. I'm not saying that anybody is fat. Just to be clear.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
fine. Doesn't bother me. Like I find it weird all of a sudden I start doing mental health lives. Oh no, you're the bully. You're the one that needs to do this. Why? Because people can't stand me calling out toxic behaviors that they see in themselves and they feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry
What's
that my
toxic?
lives hit you. Toxic behaviors. When you sit there and you allow people like Corpora, the ones that sit with Corpora every single day and
But
allow
Kapoor
him
wasn't
to
even
say
part
what
of
he
it. Why you
says,
bringing him up?
has your best friend. You brought up a good point yesterday when you said to me, but not yesterday, the day before, when I asked you, No Limit, have I ever on my platform or my life allowed anyone to come up and disrespect you? No, it's never happened. What did you respond to me? What did you do to Daniela though? Me and Daniela have had taken our shots at each other. It's got nothing to do with her. I asked you specifically, what have I ever done to you? Have I platformed someone that's come up on my live and spoken shit about you and spoken
Yes, you
shit about
have.
your man? Who?
Dapper.
Had Dapper ever? I've let Dapper
Bro,
come on my
he
live.
literally came up on your live and was disrespecting me. And when I was blocking and muting him, you said, do not block him. I'm going to panel whoever I want. And when he came back, you said, Dapper,
Show me the
just don't
recording.
say.
Show me the
You said,
recording. Don't
I'm not
lie.
gonna remember. You said the
Yeah.
only thing you said to Dapper after
It
that
didn't
is
happen.
don't address her and don't say anything disrespectful. I'm gonna have to drop you. But you told me to stop blocking him and stop muting. So like,
Okay,
let's
so
stop.
I still done 10 times more than what you done for me. Because what did you do? You allowed people to sit there, talk
Who's
about
people?
me, and talk
Logan's my
about
friend.
my
She didn't come
man.
at you. She didn't come at you. She came at.
Oh,
She came at Issa. You inserted yourself, and then that's when you
Okay,
came.
no problem. So I'll platform Dapper and I'll let him curse out your husband, and that's it. And it's fine because Dapper's my friend, so he can do that, right? Not a problem. You
not
see
your
how
friend.
dumb your logic sounds?
He's not your
You
friend.
see how
But
dumb your
anyways,
logic? No, he's my friend. He's my friend. He's my TikTok friend. Logan's your TikTok friend, right?
yeah. My husband's on, so it really don't matter.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. We'll see how you feel after. No problem.
I won't
But
watch your
Bombay,
live.
if
Like,
you're
I don't have to
upset
watch
with
it.
how Pick
You're
Misha
big mad
run,
because you're mad because people don't like you and you being called out. That's
People,
all it is.
I got a big. I don't need people like you, Kapura or Daniela, to like me. I
Oh,
got
hell
people
yeah.
like
Throw
Issa
Daniela
around
in
me.
there.
I've got Mish around me. I've got Issa around me.
Oh,
I've
hell yeah.
got the best group of people on TikTok. That's why you're mad,
TikTok.
because I don't need you guys. I separated myself from you a long time ago, and I'm not coming back and begging to be part of your group anymore. That's what the problem is, No Limit. Let's really get down to it. You guys come to my lives, you jump on my panels. I don't do the same because I don't want it to be around you guys. You're toxic.
What you mean? I
You're
just went
vile.
live for the
You
first
dox
time like this
people.
week.
All you do is threaten to dox people. You sit there. You're a group of bullies. What do you mean you're mad because no one liked you? The people that I want to like me. When I have people like Mark on my side, I have people like Mish, I have people like the people with morals, people with values, people who don't sell themselves out, people who don't take money from terrorists, people who don't wish people to unalive themselves, people who don't dox, people who don't threaten
But you
women.
told people to unalive
Okay,
themselves
there's
too.
a difference between me
But
and
you
you.
told
You
people to
can
unalive
bring
themselves.
up something that I said a year and a half ago. I can bring up shit that your friends have said a week ago. That's the difference. I
What
can
do my
learn
friends
from
have
my
to do with
lessons.
me?
I can learn from my lessons. I've
What do
grown
my
as a
friends have to do
person.
with what I said?
I'm not ashamed of anything I've said in the past. You guys can't clock my tea. You know why? Because I own everything. I've said vile shit in the past. Yes, I was a bully in the past. Yes, I done some vile shit in the past. But guess what? I've grown. I've changed as a person and I've become better, and I've outgrown the toxic friendship group and the toxic trauma bond that you guys all seem to have. I don't want no parts of it. That's what you guys are mad about. I've got a new group of people around me who are
Hell
much
yeah.
better for me, okay? So stay mad.
kicked you out the
Stay
group chat. What do you mean?
mad. You are the ones that are mad, not me.
But we
Not me,
kicked you out
baby.
the group
I'm
chat.
doing
It
great.
went the
I'm
other
doing
way
But I
around.
just
great.
want the chat asked for clarification. Bombi, you said something about 16,000 doxing and stuff like that. Who were you referring to?
I'm talking to that toxic group of people that No Limit sits with every day and defends with her life.
You didn't have a problem with it 2 days ago, but okay.
Oh,
I
there
didn't
goes
have a
me.
problem with who? Who did I have? I didn't have a problem with what?
Yeah, I wouldn't have
Wait, sorry, did I say something 2 days ago and I said, oh, I'm okay with all of this? Do you have a recording of me saying I'm okay with doxing? I'm okay with extorting money? I've never said that I'm okay with that.
What does doxing have to do with anything? That I'm confused. I thought this was about.
Didn't
a lot
Kapora
that happened the other
yesterday
day.
threaten to say that he's going to put my house as his profile picture? Were you okay with that?
Kapora said that? Why did Kapora say
Yeah,
that?
I think I saw it in the comments.
Again, and also they decided to, John Wicks decided to make a return, decided to tag me and tell me that I need to tell the truth or something's going to happen to me. I've been getting threatened for literally the last couple of days. I've been being threatened by this group of vile people. The one that No Limit sits there and advocates for, the one that No Limit
You
sits
didn't care
there
when
and
I
makes a
sat with
million
them
and
2
one
days ago.
excuses. I don't care about
But you didn't care when I was sitting with them before. You only cared
now
now.
you're gonna see how I don't care. You thought I didn't give a shit about you before. You wait, and when I bring people up to talk whatever they want to talk on you and your husband, I don't want to hear nothing.
I mean,
because
that's
those
fine.
are
That's
my
between you
TikTok
and God.
friends.
I don't really
Yeah,
care.
that's between me and God. No
You
problem.
take
I
this
can
TikTok.
repent.
God
I
and
can
Dapper.
TikTok
repent.
too serious.
I can repent. Not a problem. I don't mind.
And you gonna get your karma too. So
I
I'm gonna
don't
leave it
mind.
at
I'm
that.
just the host. All I done was host the live. Like
All right,
I can't be
hold on
held
one second, Bobby. A
accountable.
couple questions. Are you and Laura on the outs now?
I could care less that like she doesn't go through my mind. People want to get relevance in the comments about talking about me. Like I don't talk about irrelevant.
You know something, Bobby?
I don't-
I think what it was she was under the impression that Issa and you were not serious. Now, I still say you're not serious until you meet, but regardless, you're more serious. And I think that has bothered Laura. That's my opinion only.
Yeah, well, I don't know. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't care who my man was with before. I'm with
Virtually.
him now. I don't care who he had any interactions with.
Wait, did he meet
before
Laura
me.
in person?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yeah. So I like I said, I really.
So he's
could
a
care
virtual
less.
pimp.
I don't care less about anything that happened before me. Anything that happened before me is none of my business. It's got nothing to do with me. I find it funny that people want to have an opinion on my relationship. When I don't have an opinion on their relationship, but
Nobody
that's
cares
okay.
about your
Fan
relationship.
behavior.
They didn't even
Fan
address it.
behavior. It is what it
Okay.
is.
So
It's
then,
Dave that made
second
the
question,
comment, not me.
Bombay. Why even go in if you're saying all these people, whoever you're talking about, are horrendous? Why even step foot in there?
Step foot in where? No Limits Live?
And you're saying Pick Misha is so bad and whatever.
Yeah.
But-
Well, that's exactly my point. I thought with me and No Limit, we troll each other, we curse each other out. We've had this relationship. Am I lying?
It's ex leg humper versus current leg humper. So
No,
yeah,
no, 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 no.
it is unique.
Nah, she's still a leg humper. She just do it for different people now.
Me and No Limit have had this thing where we read each other for filth, whatever it is. There's truth behind her trolling with me though. The most that I'll say to this girl is she'll say the most that I'll say to her is she has no bum. She has no type of ass. That's the worst that I'll say to her. She's constantly talking about the coins that I get on this app, how people like Duval sends me money, how Issa sends me money. Like, I don't know. To me, it sounds a bit jealous. It sounds a bit shady. Like, who cares about what coins I get? It doesn't bother me. Like, I don't ask.
Gosh, this
I
is
don't
a
do.
reach.
Yeah. Are you not the one that went on Sav's panel and specifically decided
Can you
to
let me
drag me
speak now?
about
She's
my
been talking
coin?
for more than 30 seconds.
You didn't do
Wait,
that.
what?
You haven't.
Can I
You
get
haven't been obsessed
speak
with the
now?
coins that I've got on this app from
speaking
people
for
that I've
30
been associated to.
All right,
30
all right,
seconds.
go ahead. Let Pick Misha respond.
Go ahead, twist
And
yourself.
I just want to point out, Laura said something like, "Nobody can make me jealous of sit." I already left. I guess situation.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I don't even address her.
Oh
She can say what she
no!
wants. Doesn't
All
bother
right,
me.
I've never heard Laura. I've never seen Laura chime in, and now she is. So kudos to her.
Because
Go, Pick
people
Me.
just calling out Bambi for her fakeness because she fakes hell.
No.
But anyway,
I think people are
How
jealous
was she
and
fake
mad, and
though?
they
How
can.
was she fake?
Because she's coming up here addressing me, talking about, oh, you sit with these people. You been knew I sat with these people. You just mad because of an incident that happened the other day. Mind you, this is the first live I ever held, okay? This is my second time. So me as a host got in trouble. But it is what it is. Anyway.
I'm mad that I've never
shut up.
given you
You already
certain
spoke. We already
behavior.
No,
heard
let
you.
her explain why she's
we already
mad.
heard you, Bambi. Shut up.
Twist
talking to me.
yourself up.
Okay, shut up talking to me.
Twist
Anyway,
yourself up.
All right,
yes,
stop over talking. Go ahead, Pick Misha.
Yeah, I did troll Mish Mish. I don't know why. Anyway,
Don't address Mish Mish.
No, I can't. Mish Mish. I don't know if you're a Christian. Oh no, I think she's
W
Jew.
Mish all day though.
Yeah. Lying is a sin, and I get y'all picked y'all side, but if you're not on the side of the truth, I can't respect you. But anyway,
where is Mish lying?
I'm just saying. I saw her make a few comments, and I don't know where she stands. I'm not coming.
I think Pick Mish is confused about what a lie is. Do you want me to like bring up the definition of a lie just so you don't accuse people falsely lying again? Because it's a bit embarrassing at this point. No limit. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, you embarrassed yourself. But anyway, like I was saying, I did go on Sav's Live. I do troll Bambi a lot. And sometimes I'll go on there and say she wears a wig or she ain't got no hair or whatever, or she wears horse hair. I did bring up her coin thing, but that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. The only reason I said that because I had nothing else to talk about. I just came up there and said, yeah, I'm going to expose Bambi of the coins that she's made on this app. Issa pays for her phone, or Issa got her a phone. Issa gets her coins out, like whatever. And you said it on your panel, your live yourself, that it's something about Bambi gets phones from people she hadn't even met. That's just a joke. Nobody cares about that for real.
Yeah, I think you're jealous, but okay.
But
That's
if you're
my opinion.
criticizing Issa for paying for a phone or whatever, who cares?
No, I wasn't criticizing him. I was trolling him.
Okay, then that's different.
Yeah, but like she's trying to make it seem like it's serious now because she's mad. Like
I didn't say it's serious. I just said you trolling. I feel like there's a bit of seriousness in it. There's a bit of truth to the fact that maybe you are jealous about the things that Issa does for me. That's it. That's all I said. That's my opinion. Again, I'm not lying. I'm entitled to my opinion. Sorry.
Bambi, I promise you I'm not jealous of you, okay?
Okay, I still think
I
you
am
are,
a whole married woman and my man pays for everything. So it ain't no jealousy here, okay?
So you're saying you have met your man?
What do you mean? We live in the same house. He's sleeping in the bedroom.
Oh, so you have met him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave, I'm married.
Okay, so you have met him. That's the biggest point. Okay, very good.
So anyway, that's all it is. I don't know why I know she coming up here taking shots because she mad. She want to.
All right, I told Nora I'd bring her up. Just let her
Nobody
explain.
jealous of Bambi, okay? I'm gonna go
Nora, you're on Pick Misha's side. Just explain it. Go ahead.
No, I'm not nobody's side, but I just crazy this girl how she's lying on her teeth. Crazy to me. So about the Issa situation and how she said I brought his name up and I lie about him and I curse his mother. That's not true. I cursed his mother for a reason. This guy came in a panel.
Wait, so it is true. You did cuss his mother.
Yes, but it was a reason though.
You said it's not true.
No.
Your microphone's covered, Nora.
she didn't tell the whole truth and that why the hell I did that in the beginning. So can I explain?
Sure.
So I was in a panel with my friend, and this guy walked in, and he started saying, "Oh, why are you paneling this shit? I mean, the cuss stinks." That's what he said, right? On the comment. So I said, "That's your mother cuss stinks. I don't know why you want to talk about my cuss." And then he came up, and then when he came up, we started arguing something, and he said something about, yeah, he's gonna send a man to grade me. He's gonna send a bunch of men to grade me. So I start cursing his mother and his family and all his
You
ancestors.
cursed his mother
And we have the
before.
recording of that as
You
well.
cursed his mother
And also
beforehand.
the
You
we have
cursed his
the
mother
recording.
beforehand.
We
You cursed
have
his
the
mother
recording.
beforehand. Anyway,
If I
who
can
cares? Go
prove
cry
it that I
about
did
it.
it,
You're the
then
same one.
I
You
could
deny rape.
exactly who cares.
You deny rape of other women. I
Look,
don't care.
Dave, can I
If you
speak?
want sympathy
Dave,
from me,
can
you're
I
not going to
speak?
get it. Go have some sympathy
Dave.
for.
All right, come on. You guys just can't overtalk. Come on, guys. All right, so Issa made a comment. Nora responded. Issa made a comment. It's just back and forth. Like, I mean, come on. It's typical TikTok bullshit.
I just
Okay.
have just to give them a break for a second. I just have a quick question.
Sure.
So I noticed that you have no desire, interest, or anything to speak about like what's going on with that, virus. So I was questioning if that's intentional and if you, like why, like you just
You're
don't
talking
want
about the what's it called?
hantavirus, the rat virus.
Yeah, I just don't know anything about it. I did see when I was live elsewhere yesterday morning, they had people coming off a ship by country, like all the Spanish people came off first or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know enough about it. I could talk. I mean, others can talk about it.
I thought you just didn't want to like feed into like the propaganda. Like I thought that's what I thought your.
No, I didn't say that at all.
Okay.
I just don't know enough. And I'm not going to lie, it does remind me of the start of COVID. And the thing that made me pause yesterday morning was all these officials are saying there's nothing to worry about, but there's people with serious protection going and meeting these people off the ship. And then if we have nothing to worry about, why are the United States citizens getting flown to fucking Nebraska?
Yeah, it has a 40% chance of becoming deadly. Not 40% chance of death, but escalating to a point of being deadly. So that's why. Can I give you it's going to scare people because this was my theory and I said this before.
Well, that's what you do best, Bianca.
I know. So my theory with COVID, after COVID finished, is I think because it was a terrible flu, but it was just a flu. Okay. And my theory was that they did all this intentionally because I think they wanted the next pandemic to come and for people to have their guards down. And then nobody's going to take it seriously because they're going to think it's like another COVID and nobody's going to take the necessary precautions. And then a lot more people are going to die. That's my,
well, that's not very positive, Bianca.
No, it's not. Well, it's not. I think they're trying to destroy the world. So I think that this is a part of the depopulation agenda. And I think that if there's another pandemic, maybe it's not this one, maybe it's not hantavirus, but I'm just saying, I think it actually is going to be deadly and I'm concerned. But, so guys, that does not mean get vaccinated. I'm not telling anybody to get vaccinated. Do not get back. Even if it comes out, just stay in your house, lock your doors, don't leave, get everything delivered. But do not get vaccinated no matter what. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, so where do we go from here, Bombi? To me, it's pretty simple. Why not just block all the people that you can't stand? You're up here saying, I have a great inner circle on TikTok. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do. I have. But one thing I'm not going to allow is this is a space that I come to regularly. And
Pygnisha, she said she doesn't even go live. She went live for the first time.
No. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about this.
But that's fine.
Okay, but 1 second. So what I'm not ever gonna allow is people to sit there and paint my man as something that he's not. What I'm not gonna allow is someone like Nora to become a victim. Oh no, he said this to her. Nora denies the rape of October 7th victims. Nora sits there and W's the IRGC who rapes women and sexually abuses them. Nora is literally one of the most repulsive, vile human beings I have had the displeasure of meeting. And now, and a lot of people have, and now all of a sudden she's the victim. Now all of a sudden, oh no, Issa said something to her, cry me a river. Like, I don't have any empathy. I don't have any sympathy. I don't agree with what he said. I spoke to him about it. Is what it is. I don't know what it is. People seem to be on this like smear campaign against me because I think they see my mental health lives are doing well and I've got a good group of people around me, and people now want to, for whatever reason, because they're so toxic, want to take down one of the only spaces within this little kind of toxic community that doesn't allow any of that nonsense, because they're so used to doxing, they're so used to threats, they're so used to people's families being cursed out and all of this stuff, that's what they're used to. So yeah, it is what it is. This whole group, most of the people that have an issue with Dapper, I don't. And I think that's one of the underlining causes behind it, is because I don't cancel Dapper, and I don't, and so yeah, I W Dapper only to troll them, because it is what it is. But it is a W Dapper because Dapper will fight with anyone. He's
Does
not
Dapper
like
show up to your mental health broadcast?
No, he doesn't. He knows that it's a space that he won't be able to be allowed in. I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes.
Am I allowed in
I've
your
let up-
mental health broadcast?
Yeah, if you definitely want to come and talk about mental health issues, yeah, I've made mistakes. I'm not perfect. I've let up wrong people. I'm still like figuring this out.
No,
I've
I'm going to
never
stir
said-
shit up. Does
I've
Bianca
never-
attend?
She's usually in the comments. I think she's been up once, but like at the end of the day, W Dapper, he's not scared to fight with anyone, and he's got all of them pressed, all of them angry, all of them big mad. It is what it is. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not a spokesperson for Dapper. It is what it is. But anyway, W my baby, W me. Mental health matters.
So
It's mental
is this
health
Nora?
awareness
Is
month.
Nora aligned with Pikmisha and Daniela here?
Can you imagine, like, when Nora's your best spokesperson, the one who people are saying believe Nora? Nora said it snows in Gaza. Yes, believe Nora. It snows in Gaza, guys.
All right, let Nora talk uninterrupted, please. Go ahead, Nora.
That's the thing, though. Yeah, I never deny who the fuck I am to begin with. Okay, and everybody knows who I stand with. Okay, not unlike you, looking for empathy for other people to talk shit every day, and you stay with you bully people. You go to Douglas Live always and put up pictures, all the poor pals pictures and
W
make them
Douglas.
dogs.
W Douglas.
Exactly. So don't cry about bully, darling. Okay. Don't cry about
W
bully, darling. Nobody
Douglas.
cares.
W
Okay.
Dapper.
Okay,
So my
let
point-
her talk uninterrupted, please.
So my point is, imagine this Haiwana, right? Her man is going to panel, cursing women and cursing them, saying Sharmuta, your closest things every day. What kind of man is that harassing women in this panel and in this life?
Is he really doing that every day? I've never heard him say anything crazy.
No, he's not. She's lying.
When I finish, I have a lot of screenshot, Dave. Okay?
Really?
Okay. Wallahi, I'm not kidding. I have a lot of screenshots. Him cursing on women daily basis and call in the comment, going to Sab's life, and people that talking debating or talking about the politics going on. He's calling them a sharmuta. Your pussy stinks. You're losing the war. You this and this. Like
Prove it.
disgusting things. I can
Prove
prove
it.
It's easy, right?
Prove
But
it.
Listen. You mention my name. I'm here to clean my name because you're a liar.
Prove it. You're not gonna lie on my man. Prove it.
Stop talking when I'm talking.
Okay, so Nora, why not just block Bombi and just ignore her?
Bro, I don't go to her panel. Once or twice that she mentioned my name, I went to her panel. I don't address her. I don't talk about her. It's her man that harassing us. That's it. And when we responding him back and we curse the fuck out of him, she act like we're bullying her man. Bro, tell your
Well,
man.
she's defending her quote-unquote man.
Okay, then tell her man to fuck off and leave the woman alone. Like, why is he obsessed with women? What,
No
is
one
he not
cares
happy
about
with
you.
you?
I
He's
promise
not
you, no
happy
one
with
cares
or
about you.
something? Like, he's so by the way, Laura also, he was crying about Laura. She's the one that told him to fuck off.
W
Okay?
Issa.
She
W
takes the
Issa.
leftovers, okay? So
I
nobody
don't care about anything that happened before.
Okay, wait, hold on. Nora, my question very directly. Are you saying Laura dumped Issa?
Yes. We
Can
have
I
to go.
ask, and this question is mainly for Laura, why
I mean,
was
there was nothing
Laura
going on. There was nothing
why
going
was
on.
Laura so quiet about it
She
for
doesn't care
weeks?
about it. She doesn't care about
But
it.
now she's much more vocal
Yeah,
about.
because she's mentioned her name. Her name is being brought up. That's why she's responding.
Her
If her
name.
name is brought
Dave
up,
brought up her
no,
name,
no,
not me.
you did. So
No, I
anyway,
didn't.
Dave,
No, I
one thing
didn't.
okay,
Don't
Oskoti.
lie on me again. Stop lying.
Okay,
Dave
shut
brought
up.
up her name, not
You
me.
did. You did mention her name.
I did say
Dave,
her name.
thank you,
To be fair,
Dave. Again, another lie. Stop
Okay,
lying.
okay,
I
nobody
read
cares.
her comment that she
Okay,
wrote. Go
Dave,
ahead, Norm.
one thing I will tell you. Nobody talks about the Bambi no more. Bambi is nobody in this app. Only she chill with the people that literally disgusting. Imagine chilling with Dapper, literally telling people he's gonna unalive and grave them and also dox them. That's who the people that she chill with. I don't care about this girl. It's her
You
man
sound
that
like
is also
Daniela. That's amazing.
Oh wow. Okay. But anyways, tell her to fuck off. Tell her man to fuck off. Simple. Nobody's gonna mention her if her man to leave us alone. He sent to me like he said, I'm gonna send you a grape, man that grape you because I said what exactly? Your mother causes things too? Like is he okay? What kind of man is
Yeah, I'll
that?
be
If I'm
honest.
a man
I
like
think
that,
that's
I wanna
just dumb.
analyze myself.
Yeah,
Like what the hell?
well, W. Issa, how
Imagine
about
I
you
have
don't
to
deny grape of
imagine I
October
don't
7th victims, then
so you
people might
think that
feel
I did
sorry
so
for
I
you.
should so if
Yeah,
I
you
deny
do.
grape, I
You
deserve to be
deserve to
grape?
be
You
talking shit
guys
on. You
look,
deserve to be
look.
spoken shit to. Yeah.
He's
No, come
saying that
on.
I
Don't
have to
over
be
talk. I don't want to drop you guys. Nora, finish
okay.
your point.
She's saying that I have to be graved because I denied the grave of October 7th, then I deserve to be graved. That's what
No,
she's
I said
exactly
you
saying right
deserve
now.
to be spoken shit
That's
to.
exactly what she's saying. That's so funny. Listen,
You're
I
telling me
never
what
denied
I'm
any
saying, or
grave.
I'm telling you what
Bring
I'm
the
saying.
all
I'm
the delete
confused.
that I denied the grave.
You
I said, where is
can't.
the proof? Simple as that.
So you do deny
Because
it?
if you deny the Palestinians' grave too, I'm gonna deny your too. Simple
No.
as that.
Okay. So you are. So you do
There's
deny the grape
nothing.
of October the 7th. Then,
That's none of your business,
therefore,
Juju. You're a
therefore, you
Zayo.
do
You're a
deserve people.
Zayo. You're a Zayo. That's what you
Can
are.
I
Know
get
your
a minute,
place.
Dave? Like I don't
You need
understand
to
the
know
stuff
your
I'm
place,
All
saying.
right,
Bambi.
come on, Nora. Go,
Yeah.
Bombi.
So she literally just said it. She denies the grape of October the 7th. Okay. Therefore, yes, you deserve for people to speak shit to you. You don't deserve any sympathy or any empathy.
Don't care about October 7th.
I'm
Let her
definitely not.
finish, Nora. Let her
Let me
finish.
finish. I'm definitely not going to make you a victim. You said I sit with disgusting people. Prove it. I sit with people like Mish. I sit with people like Mark. I sit with people like
Douglas. What are
Huda.
you talking about?
Douglas has his past, yes. And
What do you mean? He's been
Does he
talking
troll you pro pallies and you tease?
Yes,
Yeah, you deserve
yes.
it. You
Oh
deserve
my
it.
God.
I don't care.
Okay, then
W
don't
Douglas.
cry. Don't cry then. Why are you
W
crying?
Douglas.
Why are you crying then? Why are you crying victim? I don't understand.
I'm not
Why are
crying
you
victim.
complaining
You
if you
are.
go to panels to panel? I'm not crying. I'm just hypocrisy. I'm calling you hypocrisy.
Oh no, Issa said this to me. Who cares?
You
deserve
crying
it.
every day that I'm getting bullied, I'm getting this, my mental health, but you like calling body shaming other women.
I'll be honest. I think I'm going to have to start making appearances on this app, whether it's me starting up a live or going to others, because this daytime drama quite boring. I'm just being honest with you. It's very boring. There are some interesting parts of it, right? You have Nora parroting Daniela talking points about Dapper. That's intriguing. But, you know, maybe I don't focus in on the mental health broadcast because that's not gonna look great. Soon we will drop something big. Who is we, Daniela? And Daniela, I have heard promises like that before.
Oh yeah. Again, it's in reference to me. It's something to do with John Wick.
Okay, go ahead. Just get it out there now. Steal the thunder.
It's something to do with me. It's in reference to do with John Wick. It's a mention of, oh, we're gonna get all your old recordings of when you were a jihadi and this and that. I don't care. You guys can't touch me.
Okay,
you have
so
nothing on me. You couldn't even
okay,
dox me
so
properly.
get
That's
it out there
embarrassing.
now.
There's
What?
they don't have anything. They don't have anything. Like imagine a grown woman sitting there working with a predator to try to take down another woman. Like it's insane. Like it could never be me that has daughters that sits there and teams up with people. Like I just don't get it. I'm not the one.
All right, I'm
who-
intrigued. Hold on. Douglas Stewart is back. Go ahead, Douglas.
W Douglas.
No, I gotta be honest. Look, I gotta apologize to Jackie that I was gossiping with Himar. I forwarded something to Himar. He had asked for it for a different reason, and then he went ahead and doxed Jackie, and so that's on me. Yeah, I contributed to that. So Jackie, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Himar has his way of saying sorry to you, apologizing, acting like things are for one reason, and then he does it for another. And he started going after my mods, saying he's going to dox JBQ, he's going to dox all these people. And so I got stuck on a tightrope with him, trying to like not go openly against him, but also telling him to like fuck off and stop. So guys, I got to be honest. Look, I didn't dox Jackie. Like I didn't go find her information. I didn't fucking release her information. But somewhere in the middle there, where gossiping meets talking to someone like Himar, you'll find me. So look, it is what it is. I would say again, Jackie, look, I'm sorry. But I would also then point out that Jackie said anything public on the internet's not doxing. So when she did it to Sajida, when she did it to Dre, it wasn't doxing. So I'll still apologize. But by Jackie's own standards, I've not doxed anyone.
Jackie is saying you're lying.
No, what do you mean? I just told you as it is. I just owned it. But it's so early for me, bro. I got to go fucking make some coffee.
Okay, just so you know, Jackie's gonna come up and respond whether you want.
No, she can do whatever she wants. I just
okay.
Do what you got to do.
Wait. So you give my information. I didn't dox anyone, by the way. You give my information to her. What's his face? Really? What was the reason of you giving my? By the way, why the fuck do you have my information? You fucking creep.
Me?
No, my dad.
No, sorry. I caught only half of what you said. What did you say?
Why do you have any information about me? You fucking
I didn't. I
creep.
forwarded it. I don't have it. I didn't find it.
Who gave it to you?
No, Jack, you've already talked to them and they
Who gave it
apologize.
to
I'm not
you?
talking about them. I'm not talking about them.
Who gave it to you?
I'm not saying it.
But everybody knows the answer. We already know.
I'm
So
not
why
saying it too. She's just being weird. Like I already apologized too, by the way. So
No,
Jack,
it's not an apology.
Look at
That
Danielle.
wasn't an apology.
No. It wasn't
waiting.
doxing when you did it to Sajida. It wasn't
What
doxing
did I
when
do
you
to
did it to Dre.
Sajida? Hold on, what did I
Found
do to
public
Sajida?
information and forwarded it, just like I did.
What
So
did I
it
do to
wasn't doxing
Sajida?
when you did it.
Wait,
It
hold on.
wasn't
I just
doxing when
want
you did it.
clarification. I just want clarification. One person surprised me and came out and apologized to Jackie for doxing her. Apparently, who had the information first, though? Jackie, or I'm so sorry. Who had the information first? The person that apologized or Douglas?
The person who apologized because she found it, but I don't. Well, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. That's what I said. I didn't
So
find
wait,
it.
why
I
did
didn't
she
post it.
apologize
Jackie, be
for
quiet.
giving
I
it
didn't
to?
find it. I didn't
Why
post
did
it.
she
So, Jackie, be
apologize
quiet.
for giving? No, you shut the
What
fuck
is
up,
going
you
on? What
dumbass
is going on
prick.
with this
No,
lady?
no, no,
I
no,
didn't
no,
find
no.
it.
Just relax. Have a conversation.
I didn't find it. I didn't post it. Somewhere in the middle, like I said, where gossip meets
Okay,
talking
so
to someone
she
like
gave
Himar.
it to you and you forwarded it on to somebody else.
Yeah, well, maybe something like that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say
It was something like that. Yeah, dude, you're honestly, Douglas, I have my
Wait,
theories about you.
I'm confused because I think Douglas was under the impression he was going to come up, take accountability.
no. Look,
And wait, isn't that what you did?
I want to be honest. That like, look,
Okay, so
Jackie's
that's
mad at me.
accountability.
He's
So
literally
was
saying he
Jackie?
I
didn't do
feel
it.
bad.
He's
I
saying
feel bad.
I didn't do it. But by the way, when you apologize, you don't say, "Oh, I forwarded your information," but I didn't do it. Actually, I'm not
I
the one
didn't
that
do it
had your
actually. What are you talking
information.
about?
So you're not apologizing for anything. You're just being an idiot.
No, I 100% apologize if this happened to you, and that I had at least some tertiary role in it. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so who gave? Because she said she gave my information. Now you're saying it. And by the way, there's messages that you literally he's saying you gave the information. So make it make sense.
Two separate events occurred. Obviously, what do you mean?
So you guys are just both pathetic losers. Got it.
No, he asked me. Okay, well,
Well,
I'll
three of you
explain
are
it to you if you
pathetic
want.
losers. Actually, got
Okay,
it.
cool. Everyone's a pathetic loser, Jackie. When you do it to
yeah,
Sajida and
100%.
Dre, when you do it to Sajida and Dre,
What
you're a
did I do
pathetic
to
loser.
Sajida and Dre?
When you find their public information and you forward it and post it.
Who said I didn't? I didn't post shit.
What do you mean?
I've
You
never
have it, you
posted
keep
a.
it. You still say someone's creepy for having other people's
Hold on,
information.
hold
You
on.
hold
I
Dre's
didn't.
photos. You've got all
I've
their
never. By
stuff.
the way, on everything, I never once went looking and finding shit. I got sent people's information.
Oh,
I
so it's
never
okay
once
when it happens to
posted
you,
it.
just like
I
I said,
never
right?
posted it. I never posted
Neither
it.
did I, Jackie. That's why I said it's okay when it happens to you and when you do it, but when I do it, it's doxing.
Wait, no, I didn't. You gave my information to one person that you know for a fact would expose it
No,
on
he
the
told
internet.
me okay, look, I'll be honest.
Wait, hold on. Are we really playing stupid right now?
The person he's connected to, he told me was going to debate you and confront you and talk to you and expose you. So
Who?
I was look, it is what it is, Jackie.
Who's
You
gonna
offended a
debate
lot of
me?
people.
Who's
I'm not
gonna
gonna say
debate
their name
me?
either. I'm giving you as much as you'll get. I'm giving you as much as you'll get from me. And then
But
literally, I'll never care about this again.
Douglas, let me just ask you one question.
You got it.
Bianca is saying flat out, why did you tell her that you weren't involved at all?
Who?
You told Bianca this, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly? Like what she is saying?
She asked you straight up, were you involved? You told her no, you lied. Why'd you lie?
She's never asked me that when.
Oh,
I have
she
no
never.
recollection of ever talking to her about your doxing, Jackie.
Oh, wait. So she didn't ask you if you had any involvement in what was going on with me.
I don't recall it, no. We've never talked about this, no. Not in public.
Okay, just
Bianca!
no over talking.
Are we really lying right now?
When
I
did you
reached
ask
out
me?
to you. I reached out to you to ask you about Hamar because he said, yeah, me, Doug, and Dapper were working together. And I said, hey, Doug, what's going on? Are you involved in this? And you said,
So, like, literally, when I was waking up that day and had no idea he had done any of this shit, yeah, you're right. No, Bianca is 100% right. When I first learned of it, it was from her. That what Himar had done, like, it was from
He
fucking
said
Bianca.
you guys worked together to dox me.
He said
No,
you worked together. Wait 1 second. Let me finish.
Okay.
And then I asked you. I deleted our messages, so I don't have any proof of this. But whoever takes my word for it, I
remember this now.
I asked you, hey, do you know what's going on? And you said, after about 40 minutes, you said I called Hamar. I don't know what he has, but it must be something nuclear. Was your exact words?
Yeah.
And then
So
you
this did
said
happen.
you had no idea about what was going on, but if that's the case, you already had this information handed over to Hamar. So you weren't honest with me about it.
No. Because I forwarded him the whole file of like videos. Because that's the thing. Look, there's more than just what was in the thing that he did. It's just a file of like Jackie's comments. Her fucking other stuff was in there, and I passed it along to Himar.
So my address is in there, my phone number
nothing
is
like
in there.
that. No stuff just on the app, public social media information.
So then wait, what information? How did you get my? Okay, so wait, you're saying my Facebook was on there?
No, I don't know. Just like some picture.
What? And by the way, that picture has my husband in it that you guys keep posting, right?
Mhm.
So you guys also have pictures, which
Well,
by
not
the
that
way,
I keep posting. I've never posted anyone's picture.
And
I-
when
no,
and when
you're
Jackie,
involved.
wait 1 second, Jackie. And when Jackie shared the information about Dre's ministry that he has linked on his other thing, Jackie was not making accounts of her family members, her sister, her mother.
I'm not gonna,
They weren't
bro.
doing that,
That's
so we're not
Himar.
comparing.
That's
Yeah, but
literally
we're
Himar.
you
So,
gave him
no,
the
no,
ammo.
like Bianca
You
was
and
saying,
Gemma
like
gave
Bianca
him the
was
fucking
saying,
shit.
like Bianca was saying, I woke up, she told me what happened, so I called him to find out, and then he told me, yeah, I'm gonna do all this, this, and this, and this, and I found out from him, like, what the fuck is going on? I try to talk him down. The whole time I'm trying to mitigate this motherfucker and be like, just do it like this, just do it like that. Maybe just calm down, come to my live, and let's just talk about like comedy and shit. I'm trying to get him to stop because he went and did all this other crazy shit. And look, it is what it is, Jackie.
You by the
I didn't
by the
dox
way,
you.
why does he have?
I'm sorry
just
I was
curious.
involved though.
No. Why does he have my mom's pictures and my sister's pictures? By the way, the picture that he has of my sister, that's an underage picture of her. She's not even an adult in that picture. So
Don't talk
who
on him,
had
bro.
those pictures?
I don't have nothing like that. There was a picture
Well,
of
you
like you and your
forwarded
face.
in a whole file. So what's in this file? Underage
It's
pictures
just
of my sister.
you and your face. No, Himar's gonna
So
like
then where did he get that picture from, Douglas?
ask Himar what he does with what Himar does.
Why
bro.
should I ask him? You forwarded the information to him.
No,
He's saying, he's saying
Here.
he didn't forward that to him, though.
So
That
how do you
part, what you're
find
saying.
that
'Cause,
information?
well, I don't know. Other people might have been doing other things. I know it wasn't Gemma though, and I know for a
So then
fact
who was it, Douglas?
maybe Himar has his own sources.
You said
man.
it wasn't Gemma. Is that what you said?
But Gemma
Well, I'm not
apologized.
gonna let you
Gemma
try to like
sent
pin it on her.
Gemma sent an entire admission. Jackie, pull that shit up because she said you could
Don't
post
pull that
it.
shit up. No, okay, I didn't know what she
No,
sent
no,
you.
no, no, no,
Stop.
no, no, no. Because now you're playing games to try to protect. You're doing everything you criticize Daniela for is what you're doing right now. Do you understand that?
I
They
would
were
be
both
over
in
I'm
talking
on
you
it.
confused
much
on
more.
that. What did he criticize Daniela for?
I would
He
be over
criticized
talking you
Daniela
much more. I would stop. I would
for
steamroll you
lying
much more.
about
Yes, I would keep steamrolling. If I was gonna
for
pull at
lying
Daniela, I wouldn't stop
Okay,
talking
no,
like
okay
this.
hold on,
for
hold on,
lying
hold
and
on.
covering things up with more lies.